welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A very lovely Tuesday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Live right here at Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams at edmontonsportstalk.com. Tune in, iHeartRadio. For those watching on YouTube or listening on podcast, wherever you get your podcast, we greatly appreciate it. Matt Iwanyk with you here today on the Hangout, joined alongside by Jasmine, Sidhu, and we got Pat Kehdy from the Canadian Brewhouse, Ice House, Banquet, Tesoro, Plant Life, and Ribeye. How are we all do? Did I miss one? Banquet?
I like.
Did I say Banquet?
I love how I get it. My entrance. It's like I'm in the WWE.
I need to add
like that.
from.
Yeah.
Is it so?
Just 6 different companies.
Yeah, but you're residing. Were you born in Beaumont?
No, Lebanon.
You were born in Lebanon.
Lebanese, baby.
I didn't know you were actually born there.
in Lebanon?
Oh yeah, straight Leb
Whoa.
for life.
Cool.
That is so cool.
Do most white people own donair shops?
No. I knew you were Lebanese.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were born.
Born there.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause-
For-
Oh,
year.
that would be
Just
part of
for
your
a year.
wrestling entrance.
I,
You know how you get those? It's like it wouldn't be Beaumont or anything like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It would be belly dancers, going crazy, and then I roll in, throw a bunch of donairs out, sweet sauce everywhere.
Oh, that'd be fun creating our own
From
wrestling
Mona's,
intros.
right? Was it Mona's?
Manus.
Maina's.
Yeah. So,
The best donairs in town and around. Maina's out in Beaumont.
yeah, great shout out, Mana. Absolute beauty, that woman.
Also, I'm very thankful today is March 31st
Why?
because today is the last day for the ridiculous month of charge.
Oh,
Keep
God
the
bless.
stigma. It's there for a reason. We want to grow the stigma, but the month is over. I hate March. Of course, it's connected to March, which is generally the worst month of the year because we just want to get to spring. So it just works together that the worst month kind of has the worst thing attached to it. But we're over. Today it ends. Today
I'm with
our
fast.
misery's
It's
over.
almost Christmas.
You want to know something? I'll say this, Patty.
Don't say that.
It does feel like this year, just like, to me, it's like already summer.
You're going to be at the World Cup here in a couple
Well, that's the
weeks.
thing. Like, it's going to be no time. It's going to be June, July.
Yeah.
Which means in no time, it's going to be the new fall. And and with business, and you probably experience this way worse than I do. You're planning so far ahead for things.
Yeah.
That your mind's kind of already in those months.
Yeah. I just had a meeting, book a food truck for an event, actually a large catering event in September. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm already booking stuff in September. So yeah, I totally hear you.
I have to do Estes soon. I got to book Estes. I've been thinking, I actually have to
feel
go
like
book a Estes.
That just happened to Phil.
Yeah, I have to go book the venue.
Yeah.
I have to go get that figured out. And it's like, damn, that's September too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And before I bringing people down a little bit before you know it, it's fall. It sucks.
then New
We
Year's.
haven't even started spring yet.
Yeah. I can't wait till training camp. Discuss how it's our year.
let's
Okay,
get the
that's
Jets.
enough. There's a long weekend coming up here, okay, for Easter, okay, and happy Easter for all those who celebrate. But yeah, there's a super long weekend coming. So let's take it one step at a time, fellas.
Not as super long.
Well, a lot of people get Friday. And Monday off.
Not everyone does.
Yeah.
We don't around here.
What do you take Friday off and Monday working?
Friday, yeah, that's the standard for.
I totally forgot about it. My boss, Kuv, is like, yeah, we're off Friday. I was like, I have meetings booked Friday. He's like, you better check. I'm like, well, they're the ones that set up the meetings. So, but
It's easy to forget.
sometimes it's when you work 7 days a week and you just don't know what a long weekend is.
Do you prefer having a Friday for a long weekend, or do you prefer having a Monday for a long weekend?
I do a compressed schedule already, and I can choose Friday or Monday or Wednesday, but
there you
I
go.
choose Monday. Sunday scaries don't have to have
If you
them.
were smart, you would add a couple days of your vacation to this and go somewhere, and then you would have
a
an
lot of people.
extended.
Although some kids have spring break this week. And,
They do.
And I know in the end you get the exact same amount of days off, but I hated this one as a kid because I feel like to me it feels like I'm being robbed a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was already going to get Good Friday. Like if it was last week, I get my 5 days, then I get a 4-day week, then I get a 4-day week. And I know that one day is going to be slotted somewhere else in the calendar year because you have to have the exact, like there's only so many days you're to be in school. But it just, as a kid, I feel like I'm being robbed today. Didn't like that.
Well, in Beaumont, the county of Leduc, I guess, the school zone, I feel like they're always off at some point. Jet's always off.
Kids these days, everything's always like they're like back in the day. We didn't get that much time off.
Yeah.
And now BC, I think, has 2 weeks.
Oh my God, that'd be nuts.
I just feel for the parents, right?
Jet started obviously Friday last week, but yesterday I had him and I brought him to work. And my wife got home at like 9. She worked a long shift, and I'm like, gotta go. Like literally, she walked in, high-fived her. I'm like, I'm leaving. I just spent 12 hours with Jet. This guy's a terror.
Best. I
Like
love
shout out to all the moms and my wife in general. I don't know how you put up with a 10-year-old telling you what to do for 12 hours. I just don't know.
I feel like there's not that many more days from when we were in school, though. Like there have always been only so many dates that have been done, so I don't think there's a lot more than we had.
There's definitely some more PD days after all the
some teacher's gonna have to message us and how many more there would have been.
Yeah,
because I always had PD days. There was spring break. There was always the 2 weeks at Christmas.
But that's about it.
There'd be but the PD days would be filtered throughout the year, and the teachers' convention would be 2 days at the beginning of March.
There's like
there's always a fair
PD
amount.
days.
I don't know if there's a ton more. Maybe there's
Just feels that way.
3 or
you guys
4
don't even
more.
have kids.
I know. Why we,
Like, what are you
I
guys
don't-
talking?
Well, I don't care. I'm not the one that said the kids get more days off.
I'm like, how are you guys complaining about this?
I wouldn't complain at all.
My wife should be complaining. Yeah.
I'm in defense of the kids.
Candace is like, oh, we have PD day. I'm like, you have PD day. Yeah, you have PD day. I think they did get some extra days off though. The teachers.
We don't have something. There's a Google machine.
Yeah. Google AI.
Did Alberta kids get more days off from school in the last 10 years? By the way, this is the EST Hangout. It is, as I mentioned earlier, presented by Sentinel Storage. Reminder, Oilers, we will get some Oilers discussion here on the show for sure today. They are taking on the Kraken, 6 o'clock GCLD's Oilers pre- and post-game shows. Tommy and Benny will get you set for that game. I'm not seeing anything pop up that they've gotten more. There are some schools that, I will say this, it does feel like they go to school a little earlier these days
really?
than when we went.
I feel like ours was early. Like I thought it was 8 o'clock start time for us.
Oh, for starting school. Like I felt most of the years it was right after Labor Day, Tuesday I'd go.
Yeah, it's in August now, isn't
And
it?
now they're going a week before Labor Day.
Oh, okay.
They're going so that there's those extra days that they're going to school, and then they have to balance that out by giving days off later. There are also some schools that are close to year round too.
What schools are those? I'm going to sign my kid up to that one. Yeah, where is that?
There's a few.
Do they do buses from Beaumont? Yeah. My wife texted me, we used to have early dismissal. They took that away and gave full days off. So there's no early dismissal.
Oh, is that what they did?
Yeah. That was the best. Like, I felt
Early dismissal
was
days were
awesome.
the best.
They were
Yeah.
like Thursdays or something.
Thursdays.
Yeah.
They don't have early dismissals now. Oh, that
They have half
sucks.
days though, right? Kids,
No.
No, because they
Not, well, I
maybe
guess
they have
it's different in each
district.
district, yeah.
But if they took away the early days, they could split those up into 2 half days, I guess, throughout the year, or it's a full, or however much it works, the amount of full days. Oh, I would rather have the half days or the short days. Those were you just knew going to school. I'm going home earlier today.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, like work.
When I got to high school, I just didn't even, like, some of those days I didn't even show up. We're an old school Lev family. My parents, like, hated when they got called saying, like, hey, your kid didn't show up because they didn't. Now they do a recording or whatever, but before they'd call, and my mom's like, can you stop calling me? Like, I told my kid he can skip school.
Oh.
It was like one of those families, like, hey, mom, I'm not going to school today. Or, hey, as soon as I got my license, it was, how much do I have to pass? 50% deal. This is how it's happening.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I told a story on the Hangout. I can't do it right now. But we would get my friends to like each other to call in, but my mom does not have an accent.
Yeah.
She's Punjabi. She does not have an accent, but we would like call in anyways and just be like, hello, Jasmine, can you come to like school today? She's sick. And like, obviously they're going to buy it. They're not going to be
Yeah.
like, oh, like this
Yeah.
isn't Jasmine's mom. But then my mom did call in, and then we did get in trouble for that because
Yeah.
we figured out that wasn't mom calling.
Yeah.
Gotten a lot of
My
shit.
mom has an accent. You know we're Leb as soon as you see my parents. Yeah. But yeah, they just didn't care. They're just like, no, they don't. Just don't bother. Yeah, but also that was a long time ago when nobody cared about school.
Yeah. But now I think
Now, do they?
parents now, I feel like, are just, and no offense, a little
I feel like there's going to be some offense.
I can't wait to hear this. I probably agree.
The
with
one,
her.
the one without kids. It starts with no offense.
I'm guaranteed agreeing with her. Whatever she says.
they're just a little helicoptery, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can't really get away with, like, parents think that their kids are going to be like McDavid. Parents think their kids are going to be like Tiger Woods without the pills. People think that their kids are going to be like in mess, like all this stuff, right? Like their kid's like the number one child, and it's like back then our parents could have let us just kind of be kids.
Never mind, I don't agree with you. I think my kid is like ranked at least 6 or 7. At least 6 or 7. You're right though. It is, especially in the hockey world. It's,
So my dad texts me, Alberta, you have to have a certain number of hours in school. And he doesn't believe it's changed over the last 10 years or so. So it's the exact same as when we were kids. So Sophie Kirk saying we never had fall break when we were young, Maddie. But then that means they balanced it out in ways. And if it's that, they got rid of early dismissal or
we never
something.
had fall break.
We never had a fall break. That's a newer thing.
Yeah.
But it is the same. It's based off of hours that you need. And so that hasn't changed, but they've found a way to take more weeks off.
I would have never
But
even
they've
thought
balanced it out in different ways.
a good stat by your dad. I never even knew that.
He was a principal.
Well, I believe him.
He dealt with those type of things for a number of years. No longer principal. He doesn't have to deal with kids anymore.
Yet, until you have kids.
There's 3 grandkids. My brother.
No, but you though, personally.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying for schools, for school. But he doesn't have to deal with that then.
No.
He's done with them. Like, he's done with being the principal and have to deal with kids. He did junior high. He didn't want to deal with elementary.
Yeah.
Like, just having to deal with the craziness of them. Didn't want to deal with the snot-nosed high schoolers because, like, they're the worst.
Yeah.
And now
So
with phones in schools,
it just...
I don't know. Can you guys tell me what is the process?
You can't have it. Like Jet's teacher is, I'm not sucking up either, but his teacher is probably one of the coolest teachers I've ever met, just because she's a sports teacher and he's in the Beaumont Hockey Academy and at Colonial I guess you can't say Colonial, but whatever school name it is, and he tells me him and his buddy Lars will like sneakily talk on their Apple Watches once in a while. Mm-hmm. And then,
God, I hate that. If I was
but
a
they're
teacher.
not allowed. Yeah, but they respect that part of it. Like, he doesn't take his phones or anything, but yeah, I don't think you're allowed to have phones in class.
So
It's in the hallways you can have them, if I'm not mistaken, for some of them. Like, you could have them in your lockers and things like that.
do they stay in your locker? Or
They're
do you have to be in your
supposed to.
coat or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're supposed to be in your locker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Again, no kids, so I don't
I mean,
100% know. But I do feel with the way technology is these days, trying to stop cheating and stuff.
Yeah.
I have all the respect in the world for parents in general, but nowadays I feel like it's just even more difficult in ways.
I would cheat as much as possible if I was in school. University, regular, with AI and everything that's happening, phones, these like AI recorder things, like you can put earpieces, get your AI glasses on. Like, you put your AI glasses on, you can ask it any question you want, and it just talks into your ear.
When we were younger, we had to deal with the TI-83 calculators that you could store notes, and the teachers had to go restart as you're starting an exam, and you're like, crap.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they have you're battling that you just said.
Yeah.
They even checked like inside those our calculators to see if like there was paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lids and all that.
There's a case on it, right? But now I can't imagine the cheating. Like,
Oh, I would try as much as, maybe not university wise. It might be a little bit harder.
Well, university that could cause you to get kicked out of
Yeah,
it. The
but
university
like
cannot.
school, like once you get old enough to understand what AI is, like say right into junior high and you know what's going on, I'm cheating everything. Now that I know the system, you don't need to know much about high school. You just need to get that degree. You can buy your way into any university, any college, unless you're playing sports, looking for a scholarly. I would have cheated my whole way to get everything.
There'd be a lot like you.
Yeah, for sure. It's a smart way to do it.
It would have made things a lot easier.
Yeah.
Like my thing was I hated English because I hated reading certain books. If I didn't have an interest in a book, I didn't want to read it, and I wouldn't read it because I'm just bored.
Because
But then you have to write an exam on it. You have to write an essay on it. I'm like, I don't know what the heck this book's about. I didn't read it, obviously. Nowadays, you could probably tell me, like, go to ChatGPT. Tell me the full summary of this.
Absolutely.
What is the meaning? What are the themes around this book? And then you could read on that. And even from there, if you just get that info, you could just write whatever you need and boom, done. Don't even have to get it to write it for me.
Yeah.
It would have made my life so much easier if I was
Right?
for English class. I hate English.
I liked it. I actually did
hated
really well on my papers. That was my strength. Maybe because I talked too much. But the thing is, like, I wonder if teachers have to now restructure their teaching because of stuff like that.
You would have to. You'd have to use, and AI checkers aren't that great in one ways, because sometimes AI checkers just take, if it's on the internet, AI checkers will be like, yeah, it's AI. It's like, well, no, it's just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's AI. But you got to use those AI checkers, I would think.
And like,
There's all sorts of different
as a
things.
student, the urge to resist doing that as well.
Well, and like Jet has like used Chromebooks at school. When we were in school, like, I don't know how old you are, but when we were in school, we didn't have computers. We had that. Well, remember the game where you're riding around in a wagon collecting
Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
like
Loved
that,
Oregon
That's
Trail.
the only
Loved Oregon
computer I
Trail.
used, minus going to computer class, which is only one area that had computers in the school, right? So they're
Yes.
spoiled now.
And those like Macintosh
Yes.
back in the day that
the
are all
colored
colored.
ones.
Yeah, those were sick.
VR has, this is why English was the worst. It was the only class graded subjectively, and that's why I hated it. It was all subject. What did the author think this, what were they trying to say? I don't know. I'm not the author. They didn't say, they said what they said. I don't know what their meanings behind this. But then whatever you think, I think maybe this, it's like, you're wrong. Well, how do you know I'm wrong?
I hated
I
my
hated
English
that one.
teacher.
I hated when it's subjective.
I hated her. She's so mean.
When I was in school, I'm at the right age where I started with blackboards with chalk, switched to whiteboards at the whiteboard or all that, and then at the end I had smartboards.
Oh,
I
didn't have
spanned
smartboards.
all three from my time in school.
I
all
didn't
three.
I didn't have a smart board.
Had this
Yeah.
the last couple of years, a couple of classes, we started getting those smart boards. I even took exams with a remote control where you enter in your multiple choice answer. And then at the end, you could click submit. It tells you your mark instantly. You could go over the exam and see where you got it wrong. And you could just know it right in the moment because you just took the exam. So it's fresh. So yeah, I spanned the entire spectrum of those things.
Wow.
I think
None of that.
the biggest
You
thing.
just had blackboards?
Blackboards
Chalk?
and whiteboards.
Yeah, you had those two.
Yeah. That's it.
What about like the projector? That was huge.
Projectors were great.
They're rolling in. They're rolling into the TV.
No, like
The
the
TV.
the projector, because you had to quickly write down the notes, or like because the teacher would pull the next slide.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So
Or
you
yeah,
had-
they'd throw the slides on and
Yeah.
all that.
and like, yeah, you did not want to be like the slowest kid.
I just remember rolling in the TV. I'm like, now it's like, oh, every room has a 60-inch plasma.
Well, yeah, or there's projectors added. Like,
Yeah.
it's wild how things change. Actually, I just saw a TikTok where like elementary school kids, like this teacher put one of those projectors, old school projectors, in a hallway, and the kids were coming up trying to figure, and they had to guess what it was. And they had no clue.
Yeah, I could see that. That would be funny actually to watch and be like, what is going on here? It's like the Zoolander where, the files are in the TV or in the computer.
I hope it never changes because it will always be just that reminder of the past. But think about what the save button is. It's a floppy disk.
Yeah.
And how many people know what a floppy disk is these days?
Yeah.
From like
Not
that
many.
younger generation, like your son would have no clue what that
No
means.
idea what that is. He's like, you don't have a Chromebook? Or I need a Chromebook for home. Why? I have one at school. I'm like, you're just going to watch YouTube on it. Like, that's literally what he's doing.
The school supplies them, or you have to purchase it.
No, we had to buy one.
That's crazy because those are expensive.
Yeah, but they sell.
They get a deal.
They do get a deal. Yeah, yeah, they get a deal. I got a guy at Staples. He hooked me up, but you can buy him, I think, from the school for cheaper. But then you get like Jet. Yesterday I took him to Starbucks, had a couple meetings, and he's on his Chromebook watching YouTube or playing games or like, okay, you actually do work. You know, you do school. You don't do any school, but
What grade?
5.
Best grade.
I had to think about
Grade
that.
5 was my favorite. Yeah.
All I think about is the hockey. It's like he's in grade 5. Yeah, that's what it is. He's in grade 5.
Okay, yeah. So it's still the fun starts in junior high and all that.
Yeah.
I will say it's insane to me that kids do not fail now.
Yeah, which is weird.
That's like blows my mind.
I can't even threaten that with Jet. If like for when he was doing stuff, I'm like, dude, they're gonna hold you back. He's like, no, they don't hold anyone back anymore.
Like, that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
the amount of pressure as like when we were growing up to do well, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like you had to achieve your goals and get good grades to be like, you know,
I think
smart,
high school they
motivated,
do,
all this
right?
stuff. What's that?
High school, like if you're doing like math 30, you can fail those. I think still.
No, they would put you in like math 31, or there was another one.
Math 33.
There was math 31, start with an A.
There was they've changed it, but there was math when I was there was math 30 pure, math 30
Yeah, pure math. That's right.
applied,
That's the one.
and then
Yeah.
there's advanced placements.
That's
AP,
right.
which was higher.
So then they would help you in that sense.
But
to-
you have to do another class.
Yeah, but here, like, there's no consequence now for children.
But I think in high school, like I'd have to know. I don't think you're going to graduate if you fail math 30.
Yeah, that's
30
right.
applied.
Yeah.
You're not going to graduate.
I think you.
No,
in
you'd
high
still
school-
get credits for all of them.
not if you failed.
No,
it.
not if you
No, not if
fail.
you film. That's right. But now kids.
But you can fail in high school, I believe.
Yeah, and I'm saying like that's a good thing.
But I don't have a problem in a way in elementary or junior high because, what are we learning in grade 5 that's so significant
Yeah,
that you should be held back to grade 5
Yeah.
and not go to grade
like
6?
dinosaurs and trees.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different sorts of.
I think
I can understand. It is just in high school that to me is where it matters. We're
Yeah.
getting ready for the real world. We're getting ready for university. And there's deadlines too. And to me, I don't think they do in high school. But if you have a deadline, you should be able to. If you don't miss that deadline, you should be hit with a
Penalized.
punishment. for
And,
that.
yeah, or like
but
you
I don't.
forgot
I
an
think
assignment.
a teacher now has to grade you perfectly, like without punishment, if you had an assignment even a month later or something. Could be wrong on that one.
See, but that's what's. Now we're going to a different topic here, but like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like you can't make the kids soft because when they get into the real world,
Yeah.
there's deadlines. It's
true.
And there's like you got to be there at work at that time or whatever. Or that job interview and all that stuff. Like it's the real
I once
world
again
is
blame the generation ahead of us because they screwed this up. They created this system.
Yeah.
We didn't create the system.
Do you think sooner
They
or later
did.
there's going to be AI teachers instead of teachers?
No. Don't. I honestly don't know whether you're. I'm just going to go no, because I am terrified of AI.
Fair.
I am terrified of it taking
Yeah,
people's
it's
jobs.
wild.
Imagine going to a parent-teacher interview and you're just talking to a robot, trying to convince them that your kid's fine, and they're like, "Your kid's not fine." Yeah. Get a little off topic. How about AI hockey players? Do you think there'll ever be any AI robots, anything part of sports?
AI esport
I don't know. Just in
could it? Well, no, I'm saying esport.
oh,
Could you
esport,
get
for
away
sure.
with an AI version of esport?
You mean like
just a robot playing
like
Playing the game.
like a
esports
chicken
game?
fight? You got two robots going at it, and you're like betting on which one.
You can already do that. I think.
Because
Like midnight
Yeah.
online. Yeah. Oh, like you mean like if they go to a Chell tournament online?
is there
AI
like can
playing
you
it?
have an AI going? You know, that's not it's unheard of.
Oh,
type
for
thing,
sure.
right?
That for sure
But you can
might
play the
happen.
computer in the game already. Could somebody
Yeah.
create a version that will just play against
Yeah.
a human from a different perspective?
Yeah.
So, we have people building computers to figure out how to play those games a little better, building systems to play a little better.
Yeah.
I don't see. I don't think. I'll just say it'd be hard to see it playing AI playing sports, but I'll be intrigued how it gets added to sports.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the big story in the soccer world from last week. There was human error. Kylian Mbappe, who's one of the biggest global stars, by all accounts, they apparently scanned his wrong leg for knee injury back at like the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And they let him keep playing until they realized, oh crap, we scanned the wrong knee. You have an injury. But then it came out also that they've been using ChatGPT to figure out what nutritions to give
no.
their players.
Yeah.
They did.
Apparently that's what
Like
one of
the
the things.
doctors or like the medical team. That's
crazy.
ridiculous.
They apparently were like trying to figure out what supplements to give their athletes, and they were using ChatGPT.
That's so
apparently.
embarrassing.
But that's where I wonder, like, do we get to those parts of it? Which then leads to when do we get full human doctors
I like
or
J-Mo's this
AI
morning.
doctors?
When they were talking about what would you do different in sports, he just straight up steroids. I'll do steroids. That's
Yeah,
what
I
would
heard
do.
that.
Like, he's not wrong. If you can get away with it, heck yeah.
There were supposed to be the steroids games this year.
Was there supposed to be?
There was supposed to be. Are those still happening? Enhanced games. That's what it was, I believe.
Just because I have to
Yeah.
beat the Leafs. Did you see that AI?
It was
person?
planned for May of this year. I don't know if it's still happening.
What would be the events?
The first event was set to take place May 21th through the 24th in Vegas. It includes events in swimming, athletics, and weightlifting. Reaction has been generally negative from the sporting world.
Weird.
But it's, I'm not seeing any details of, is this actually still going to be happening?
Of course, it happened in Vegas, eh? It's like, let's just.
Oh, no, they announced a few people that are going to be participating, including Fred Curley, who is, he's an American runner. Bodie Santivi, who's a Canadian weightlifter, might be in this, if this actually happens. Mitchell Hooper, a Canadian strongman. Oh, this might actually be happening. So you'll get your steroid games.
Actually, it would be fun to go see.
You think?
No, it'd be boring. Just these guys just rage every minute. They're just mad at life every time they do something. Everyone's just screaming on. They're about to do a competition and they mess up and they just start screaming and yelling and
Just a lot
stuff.
of yelling.
just
Just
throwing
a
stuff
lot
everywhere.
of grunts and yellings
just
of,
getting
of
so angry.
roid rage, all that
Yeah.
happening at once.
Yeah.
No, I'm a purist. I want as much human as possible
Yeah.
and not as much artificial enhancement.
Well, okay, then what about this new ABS system with the MLB? What do you feel about that?
Well, but the human athleticism is those are very different things. That's apples and orange comparison. I want the ABS system. I'm okay with
I
it
like it.
because
I like it so far.
I've enjoyed it so far. I think it's been implemented in a great way that you keep it a human element where the umpires are calling the game. And then, but if there's a call that you think is close, tap your head. We do a quick challenge. Doesn't take long. Boom. We move on. The Yankees, I was watching them take on the
did you
Mariners
see that?
yesterday. They went 4 for 4 at one point. I don't know how that finished, but the umpire kept missing a low. He kept calling strikes that were low. Yankees kept challenging it. They kept getting it overturned. I love that.
Do you get unlimited challenges?
You get 2 challenges a game, but as long as you are right, you don't lose
Yeah.
the challenge that you used. So you could basically how it is, you could get 2 challenges wrong and then you're done. You can't challenge anymore.
I can't wait till the Yankees win the World Series this year based on an ABS call.
I hate Aaron Boone. I don't hate Aaron Boone.
He's doing great
we're
right
not,
now.
We're not winning with Aaron. Great. He does great in the regular
He's doing
season
great
always.
right now.
I thought
He
you were a
does-
Dodgers fan.
No.
I was a Dodgers fan that trip just because they were playing the Jays.
Kate, he's a great regular season manager. Guy can't win in the playoffs.
You
can't get it done.
Listen, I'm not worried about the playoffs. There's 9 months until the playoffs. Let's just worry about getting in the playoffs and the
Well,
Jays.
they're going to be in the playoffs.
And the Jays just slowly declining all season long. And everybody in Canada just being the same old Canadian team. That's what's going to happen. It's already starting. What the guy got hurt? One of the
Hans,
already got hurt.
you watch it, all right?
Start-
That's Canada's team.
They are not. Okay, there's 3 Canadians in this room.
I'm Lebanese.
Only-
I
well,
can choose
Oh
one.
yeah, that's well, you're Canadian.
I can choose
too.
whatever I
Canadian
want.
citizen.
But that's funny.
We've got 3, and then 2 of them don't cheer for the Toronto Blue Jays. 2 of them cheer for the New York Yankees.
Yeah,
Let's go
it is.
Yanks.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Bunch of Tate McRae's here.
Hey, she was just seen wearing a Canada jersey on vacation.
If I'm getting
Yeah,
compared
I
to
saw
Tate
that.
McRae, I'll take that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
She's also apparently not with Jack Hughes anymore. It doesn't look like.
Oh no!
Well, she was seen with some comedian holding hands.
Funny guys are the best ones.
I don't know. That's what I saw with that one. No, Yankees. It's just it was time for Aaron Boone to go.
Well, just
like
think
3
about
years
it.
ago.
This year is the year.
But
right?
here the one thing for the Yankees is you've got Rondon coming back soon in May.
Yeah.
Late May, early June. Cole should be coming back.
Like, we're
That
not
should be a
even
nice
full.
rotation. And like yesterday, didn't couple times didn't bring the runners home that needed to. Close game losing the Mariners. Mariners are a great team.
Yeah.
I just was stunned they only gave up 1 run through the first 3 games against the Giants. How bad could the Giants be?
Well, it's not
1-1?
even. Did you hear the Jays game yesterday? Didn't they just get
They got smoked by the
Yeah.
Rockies.
rocked?
Yeah, it was,
By the Rockies?
It was like
Yeah.
15-4 or something.
Is that what it finished?
It was high. I had it on, and that's the thing. Like going, like someone like me, I'm not like I don't necessarily watch MLB during the regular season, but I was excited to watch the Jays. I think the whole nation was like it's buzzing all over
Yeah.
Twitter.
And until June. when
And I know,
they're
like,
terrible.
I'm not gonna make a good point with you because you don't like the Jays, but for the nasties that do, it's nice that like we were all kind of talking about it, and it's
Yeah.
something that like everybody's looking forward to put on the TV, even if it's in the background.
Agreed.
Right? And it seems like the Jays were excited too. I know you don't watch, do you watch it at all? Like even the opener? Did you watch like their season opener by any chance?
The Jays?
Like their ceremony?
No,
It was
don't care.
it was a cool ceremony.
It was cool celebrating second place. It was awesome. It's like, hey guys, let's throw this big party and give everybody their second place prize.
So I love that the Oilers just put up a banner. They didn't have a big flashiness
Sally.
about it. Oilers fans, not getting this major moment where it's like we're gonna have this grand thing to celebrate us losing to the Panthers, but the Jays, we're gonna do a grand thing to celebrate we lost to the Dodgers.
Imagine if the Oilers just did like a, hey guys, I know it's been a couple tough years, but let's throw a parade. We finished second twice. Back to back. We can't do it.
Yeah,
Jeff's
I
gonna
agree.
go.
I mean, obviously that would be heartbreaking, and like it's just if you're not first, you're last, right? I get that.
It was nice to see all that with the Jays, though. It's good for them.
I love how you sit on you always go back and make sure people like you. Like, oh, yeah, no, it's still okay.
Listen,
I go the other side.
I cheer for Canadian teams. Don't get me wrong.
No,
they did
but-
everything we needed to.
Do you cheer for Canadian teams? Are you talking about Team Canada? Or are you talking about Canadian markets?
Well, I work for a sports bar in Canada. And
So
we
you
have
want to
bars
see them
across
go,
Canada.
Yeah,
like,
so you want them in the playoffs. You want the Leafs in the playoffs. You want it because of business. Do you guys have stuff in Toronto?
we do,
Yeah.
yeah. I was actually on the most viewed Toronto Maple Leafs reel all season this year.
Nice.
I took Tom Schwartz to a game. I reached out to him. We had tickets already, but I reached out to him. They wanted to mic us up, so they mic'd us up. Number one viewed story for the Jays for the Leafs.
With the Jays hater.
The Leafs the entire time. All right. And they're playing Carolina Hurricanes. Shout out my boy Marty. Right? So I'm a Canes fan this game. They score. The Leafs score. You can watch the video. Everyone stands up. I'm sitting down. I'm not cheering for the Leafs. Not even a high five. The guy that's videotaping us is like, hey, are you gonna cheer? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I'm like, no, you said you can edit anything out, right? So like, I'm not standing up. I'm like, I'm an Oilers fan. Like, if any of my friends see this,
I
I'm
will not
cheering,
see the
I'm
end.
like,
I will not
Yeah, I
live
wouldn't
this
I'm like,
down.
I can't do
wouldn't do
that.
it.
And then he started laughing. He's like, wow. He's like, you're a diehard. I'm like, I ain't standing up for Leafs. So then as soon as we were done being mic'd up, every time the Canes scored, cheering, everyone's like looking over. I'm like, anyone but the Leafs. I'm like, there's no chance that I could do it. Tom has no idea anything about hockey. He's like, you're not cheering? I was like, no, I hate the Leafs. I'm like, it's not happening.
Yeah.
You
I'd
can't do
rather
it.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
So, but yes, all Canadian teams. We're really sad about
From a
Toronto not
business
making it.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
business
from a
side.
business side.
Like Toronto not making the playoffs for us. It doesn't just cost us the Brewhouse sales. It's all the restaurants and the hospitality in Edmonton. Alberta is a really, really strong East Coast team.
Hold up. You're
Montreal.
talking straight up. Leafs missing the playoffs hurts Burroughs in Alberta.
It hurts not just us. It hurts sports bar. It hurts the hospitality game in Alberta.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I'm actually
Oh, yeah.
surprised by
Yeah.
that, actually.
Well,
that
remember-
it'd be at a level that he's saying it hurts us.
In Montreal.
The Leafs market, you're saying?
No, he's saying here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Leafs missing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
playoffs hurts their
Edmonton
bars
market.
here in Edmonton.
I believe
which
that.
I wouldn't have pictured that as much.
Well, think about it.
Enough that you would feel that.
Oilers play Monday, Wednesday, Friday for playoffs.
Yeah.
Leafs play Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We're busy because you're going to have those Leafs fans. We're going to play the sound. Like the Habs making we need the Habs to make the playoffs.
Which they will.
We need it big time because and we need to play opposite of Oilers, which is going to happen anyways.
Yeah.
Or would it be a 5 and 8?
Well,
If it's a
that's
5 and 8,
a
it'll
good
be
question.
crazy
So,
too.
what do we have for the Oilers or Canadian team playoffs right now? Is it just 2?
But yeah, it'd be awesome.
While you look that up, it's interesting because like someone like myself, if the Oilers are not playing, I will still look at the game schedule and be like, is it worth for me to go out and spend some money and watch something? Like
Yeah.
whether it's like the Oklahoma City Thunder playing, whether it's the Leafs playing, but if they have stakes in it, they don't now, so I don't care.
Yeah.
But if they do, then I'm like, oh, this is an interesting game.
I feel like Sportsnet likely, because it's right now just Habs Oilers, would likely want Habs one night, Oilers next night
which
to
would be
spike
awesome
the
for
But
all
there's
yes.
also a level to me that goes, did they want to just load up one night and go Habs Oilers doubleheader?
Yeah.
I think it'd be more Habs Oilers back to backs.
That'd be
Like
huge.
Two
for
different
bars.
days,
Huge for bars.
but
Format.
wow, how many Canadian teams were in it last year? Is it 5? Last couple of years, there's been quite a few Canadian teams.
Can
'Cause
Ottawa
Habs,
still make
Leafs,
it?
Sens, Oilers, Jets were in the playoffs last year. Canucks, Flames did not. And the year prior, there was about 4 teams, maybe 3. 4. Should have been Jets, Oilers, Canucks, Leafs. To drop down to 2, it's not good for Sportsnet.
No.
Because I'll just, if you go based off things, you would project that maybe the Habs would lose first round right now to the Sabres. So you're stuck with the Oilers. That's it. For hopefully they go on through another run to keep the Canadian markets going. Because you might only have one Canadian team in the second round this year.
That's crazy to think, hey?
Just a huge drop off.
Yeah.
Although the Jets are still in the thick of things, which is wild.
So is Ottawa.
They are. They absolutely are.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
everybody forgets about Ottawa.
No, right now they're not in the playoff spot.
No, they're not.
They're the team. They're the Canadian team closest to getting back in. But the Jets, it's funny watching the Jets because they have a game in hand on the Preds. If they win that game in hand, I don't know. Preds don't play tonight. I don't believe. Who the Jets got tonight? Jets have.
Jets are
the
3 points
Blackhawks.
back.
If they win the game in hand, they're 1 point back of a playoff spot.
Oh, they'll beat
Yeah.
the Blackhawks.
Wow, the West is crazy.
Isn't it crazy how
Yeah.
bad it is?
It is. It's fascinating stuff.
Boston 92 with no in a wild card.
Yeah, they should be fine
Ottawa 86th
Yeah.
on the outside looking in, and
with the game in hand.
the Pacific is 87th for Anaheim. 87 points for Anaheim. That's crazy. I'm just super happy. At some point, hopefully, if everything goes to well, I'll be watching a playoff game in either Vegas or Anaheim with my kid. So
Boys trip.
Likely,
I'm trying to get him to go on a
likely
boys trip.
Golden
He won't
Knights. It could
go.
be Utah.
I told him, I said, "Do you want to go on a 24-hour trip?" Because I go on a lot of these 24-hour trips, right? And he's like, he's all up for it. And then when I'm about to book flights, well, can mom come? It's like, no,
That's so cute.
No, it's not.
Like his mama's boy.
he's a mama's boy. He's gonna be mad at me. He's probably listening right now. Him and his boy Brecken had to sleep over.
Shout out.
That's really sweet.
They're called the Bash Brothers, and they're both soft, guaranteed. I know them. They're soft.
A 24-hour trip would be fun.
I love 24
But it could be. I think it's more like it's either Vegas or it's Utah. It's not
Well,
Anaheim.
Utah would be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because right now the Oilers are second. Vegas isn't catching them. The Oilers, it's either they catch the Ducks, they take first, which means they'll get Utah, or the Oilers stay second and they get Vegas.
Yeah, I think they might just stay second. Then they get Vegas.
Seems that way.
Yeah. I could actually possibly get WrestleMania and order playoffs.
Because it's Vegas, right?
It's in Vegas, yeah.
Wow. If you could take your kid to that,
Okay.
to WrestleMania, that'd be unreal.
Are they not taking WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia next year?
I think so. Something like that. They're going
That's
over there.
wild to me.
Why? Like, why wouldn't they?
There's a lot of there was
There's a lot
backlash
of
on it.
questions about things being done in Saudi Arabia. You're taking your marquee event now and putting it straight in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
To television wise, how's that going to be done? Like time zone
Yeah,
issue. Your audience at WWE majority is America.
Yeah.
It's USA. It's like taking your Super Bowl and putting it overseas.
Yeah.
That to me is just
Good point.
It's wild to see that.
Yeah.
The
main
are people
event?
going to be flying to go see
Yeah.
WrestleMania? Now I know the Saudis have the money and they're going to probably be spending money, but do you have a lot of people that are going to be going to Saudi Arabia to go watch this? It's just an interesting. They're really the first league or venture in North America that is doing something as significant. I'm not even talking about Saudi Arabia specifically on this one, but taking their marquee event and moving it. Like there is a lot of talk one day the Super Bowl will be played overseas. That they would love to do that. They would love to go to London into the Super Bowl.
America can't even have Bad Bunny as their halftime. You think they're gonna let their game like leave the country?
But that's where I'm stunned that WrestleMania when I saw
Yeah.
it, like, I thought I was I thought that couldn't be true.
And the majority of the fans in America will not be able to afford to go to Saudi Arabia.
Well, no. And Saudi's got Saudi money. Like,
Yeah.
you don't stand a chance.
Well, they're getting roasted right now, similar to the World Cup talk, because wrestling or WrestleMania ticket prices were ridiculous, and then they had like a sale on 316, so they had like 31.6% off tickets, but then they marked them up. Oh, people are going nuts right now about tickets. This is why you should always just buy tickets the day of the event. For any event that you go to, don't rush into
I
tickets.
disagree on that.
Game time, I proved it. Game 7, in Florida. We bought our tickets an hour before the game.
$1,300
Canadian. We sat unreal seats to watch the Oilers lose, but we only paid $1,300 for Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals.
I agree with buying tickets right on the day of the show or whatever.
You got it.
I've done it with concerts many times.
Oh, yeah.
They
I do it all the
release
time.
tickets
Yeah.
the day of or a couple days prior that if you go to Ticketmaster that week of the show, just start checking. You might find floor seats, row 5 all of a sudden.
sure.
Yeah, I
put
know.
on sale for face value.
Because they added a couple here.
Yeah.
They moved this.
The stands aren't being blocked here, so we're going to release these. These tickets don't be needed anymore, so we're going to put them out there. You can buy them for face value. The only risk with it is you just got to be prepared that you might miss it.
It's true. And
That
you might have to pay
you have
more.
to be ready for that.
But you got to take that chance.
Absolutely. I think more often than not, you will hit.
Yeah.
Then you won't.
Yeah.
Or you miss like the beginning of the because it takes time
Yeah.
to transfer, like that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah. That World Series game, me and Candy waited outside Dodger Stadium, and we bought tickets in the 3rd inning, and they were half the price if I bought them before the game started.
With tickets, so we know the World Cup is very expensive. In 2 years, it'll be the UEFA Euros that will be taking place. Happens in between. It's in England. It's in the UK. England, Scotland. I don't know if Wales is hosting games. They announced some ticket pricing yesterday. You'll be able to afford 2 tickets to a game for the Euros in 2 years for the price of 1 World Cup match parking stall.
Oh, wow.
They've promised that they are going to have a certain amount of, because they immediately, when FIFA was having their issues with the pricing,
for sure.
they immediately were like, we're not doing those type of pricing for this World Cup or for the Euros. And then they yesterday announced, we don't know what the high-end tickets are fully going to be, but they announced yesterday what their low-end and how many, and they're going to be a lot of the low-end tickets. It's like 30 euros to get in to their marquee event. That's how they do things around the world, people. We need to find a way to stand up and fight against the owners.
I agree.
Lower these ticket pricing.
As all Oilers season ticket holders just got their packages for
Man,
But that's the thing.
the uproar on that, eh?
There, at
People are
some point,
upset.
Oiler fans, there's 2 ways you combat that. One is no one buys the tickets, and the Oilers have a playoff game with 12,000 people, and it looks embarrassing. Or the fans have to stand up and you have to do a full protest.
order tickets.
You
are
have to
like
organize, and you have to protest and embarrass Daryl Cates and the Oilers organization
Yeah.
in a way that will force them maybe we do got to change
But
something.
people will buy them. That's the thing.
Packers.
Because
I'm one of them and I'll buy
here
'em.
it's always someone else will do it. I just don't want to miss out.
yeah.
That's our mentality
That
here in
is,
North
you're right.
America, and that's why your Oilers playoff tickets for this year are going up yet again because you want someone else to do it, and it's like but I'm not going to.
Canadian teams are like Packers, man. I'm gonna pass these tickets on to Jet. Everyone's gonna. This is how it is. You got to start collecting, and the Oilers are making it affordable for everybody because you can buy season tickets right now and pay weekly.
I
Okay,
saw
but that's
that.
not.
Well, it makes it affordable for
It
people.
does, but it's
Is it
still a lot of
though?
money. You're still
Yeah.
it adds up over time.
Yeah, it's basically
But-
you're basically financing now a lifestyle of when you can argue that you shouldn't be buying them
True.
if you can't afford them.
But they're giving you that option, and then if you want to pay up front, they give you a little discount.
That's the thing. Like
know.
the discount, and then
They give you a
Yeah,
personalized
it's-
video. I met my rep for the first time in 20 years via the video this year. It was awesome. It was great.
it's I see what they're doing there, but it also then tells me the fact that you have to do. We're gonna do weekly financing says maybe your thing's too expensive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, people are willing to pay it. And if you're the Oilers, why wouldn't you raise ticket pricing? Like these playoffs, I sit as much as I'm upset with them, as much as I don't like them. In the end, if I was in the Oilers' position and I'm looking at this market and I'm looking at the resale of last year's playoffs and I'm going, this is what people are actually spending. We're not getting a piece of that.
They did that this year.
They're going, well, we want a piece of that. We're going to raise it even higher because people are spending more than what we are selling these tickets for. So we could keep doing this, and you got to keep doing it because if
So
I'm the Oilers,
greedy.
I want that money.
yeah, it's so greedy, and they know that they only have a certain window to really do it too, right?
I don't even think it's greedy. I, think it's taken.
It's capitalism.
Yeah,
This
it's
is what we
taken-
want.
This is how it's a premium. Wait, when the Oilers or if the Oilers end up clinching a spot and they do that ticket sale, log in and see how many logins. It'll be like the Metallica's thing when they had like 370,000 people in queue to buy tickets for Metallica in the Sphere. This is how it's going to be.
Yes.
With the Oilers, there's going to be like 100,000 people in the queue, and every single playoff game is going to be sold out to the public with whatever seats are left over. It's just going to be how it is, right? But It's playoffs, baby.
Well, and some people are going to buy it. And why should, if I'm an Oilers perspective, why should you, who has a ticket, be making more off you that ticket than me? And it's my product.
Yeah.
No, I want that piece. I want that money.
Yeah.
If somebody's willing to pay $5,000 for Game 7 seat of a Stanley Cup final, and I'm selling them for $1,500, I don't know what the pricing is, but you're able to sell it for $5,000, you're walking away with a huge profit. Yeah. I'm going to sell it to you for $22,000 now. You're still going to sell it for $5,000, but I'm going to get more of that money to me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And in the end, it was a little comical to me that the amount of people that were praising the Edmonton Oilers for being the third most profitable sports franchise a couple of weeks ago.
I know.
Like people were, look at us go. It's like, yeah, well, that's because they're gouging you.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But are they gouging you, or are they just on par with the premium ticket that the Oilers is?
They're gouging you.
They're gouging the Oiler fan.
Yeah.
In my mind, they are gouging the Oiler fan.
I would agree with that if nobody went, but there's a lineup of people to go.
No, you're right on that part. Like, it's working. Again, I think two things can be true. There's pricing it at what the market will pay.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they don't have to go for that all that much.
That's true.
They maximize their money in every single way, and at no point since the Oilers first made the playoffs after the decade of darkness in 16-17 have I felt from the outside looking in, not a season ticket holder, not someone that buys tickets, media, I sit up top, I get all that, so I'm in a different spot. But at no point have I seen the Oilers give back to their fans in any way out of thank you for your loyalty. It's, you're back, we're in the playoffs again. We need more money. We're in the playoffs again. We need more money. We're going to raise our beer prices. We're going to raise our concession prices. We're going to keep raising. And you're going to keep paying. And not at a point of, you want to know something? We're going to have, percent increase from last year's playoffs. They're high. They were high. You guys kept buying. They were high. We're going to go percent increase, 2% increase to cover the cost of rising things rising. And that's what it is. Not 15, 20% increases.
They should do a little. They should do what Arthur Blank does in Atlanta and do like that menu of
absolutely
of you can afford to go to a game and pay for stuff and buy
Utah
something.
Does that too.
Here's what I will add on top
Utah
of
does that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Here's what's great about that is that's only in certain concessions. It's not the entire stadium.
It's not. No,
You can't
with the
find it at
Suns.
all stadiums.
Yeah.
But he continually gets praised for that.
Yeah.
The Falcons always are the team that gets thrown out there like, more teams should do that.
Yeah.
They should have affordable concession prices. When not all of it is affordable.
Yeah, it's not.
But that's all you have to do. Do a couple of things
that's
that
right.
are small, and people are going to remember those little things and be like, the Oilers, they launched for the playoffs, one section that's going to be super cheap to try to create a fan zone or something. And that's all people are going to remember it for. Yeah.
I remember, and I've only been to one game in Atlanta. It was a Super Bowl, and he still kept the prices cheap. Like
Yes.
I went to the Super Bowl there.
Which Super Bowl?
The worst Super Bowl ever.
Oh, was it Rams Patriots?
And it was Maroon 5.
6-3 or whatever.
Oh my
Shirtless Maroon
goodness.
5. The best thing about that is I was in the Patriots zone or area. I was cheering for the Rams, and all the Patriots fans around me drove from Boston to the game. And they just snuck in a bunch of drugs, and they were doing a bunch of drugs the entire time, and I was videotaping the whole thing. And I'm like, I'm busting all of you. I hate all the Patriots fans. I'm like trying to get them on social media. But yeah, I remember that, and that's the only game I've ever been to and I didn't even buy anything. I just remember going to get beers, and I'm like, you can get hot dogs for $5 here.
Wow.
You can get a pop for $3, and you can get bottles of water for $4. Like, I'm like, you can't even get this at a concession at a rink.
No.
So yeah, he does a really good job. I didn't know Utah does it too, but that's a young owner. He knows what's up, right?
Yeah,
He's
that's
smart.
right.
Yeah, he knows what's going on
The
there.
Suns also do it, and they have little sections
Yes.
like where you have to walk a little bit, but when you find it, it's great.
You're laughing.
And then you get praised for it because, oh my God, you can get a hot dog for $3, $4, $5, and a pop for nothing.
Yeah.
When it's, not at all spots. Like there's everything, the other things are expensive, but you remember the little things that they've given back. And it's really, they're still making a crap ton of money.
For sure.
off the pops. But can somebody point to a time where we felt the Oilers gave back to their fans in any way like that? A little bit of that idea outside of season ticket holders, you have a little card that they get 10%, 15%
Yeah, that's
off,
right.
I think.
15%.
Or you get like a
15.
little towel at your seat to, or something.
think
Those
do it
are
here.
those. My buddy makes all
From like
those towels.
Temu, yeah.
Does
pretty
he?
much.
I went in to pick something up, and I'm like, "What are these?" He's like, "I got to print all these towels for the playoffs." And you know what they do? They order them like in bundles and bundles, and they order them early.
You have to.
It's like the T-shirts for Super Bowl. Like if the team doesn't make it, the shirts are still printed. These towels will still be printed.
You got to just be ready.
Yeah.
You can't be, crap, we're in the Stanley Cup final. We just won. Oh, we need these.
Yeah.
And then possibly out of the material you need for it or whatever it is, and there's a delay. Like, you need to have those things ready.
I can't complain about pricing at any of the games because you don't see me at the concessions unless I'm with my kid and his buddy. You see me at the bar ordering $40 drinks.
But
Let's go.
yeah, but if people go and they like, I will say that people shouldn't be paying for that if they want things to change. But it's also hard not to a degree.
It is so hard not to.
And it's, again,
Josh
imagine.
is like, I've drank 25 vodkas once before.
Well, honestly,
Me too.
like I'm somebody that, believe it or not, I'm a little late to things. So I will, for example, go to the brew house quickly before, but I
Yeah.
don't have enough time to like order more drinks and blah, blah, blah. And like, honestly, I don't really want to be drunk. Like, I want to go and watch the game and analyze the game. I don't want to
Yeah.
be like tipsy or whatever until third period or something,
Yeah.
right? So when I go there, I have a strategy, but sometimes like, F it, I'll just have 2 drinks rather than 1 or whatever, right?
I think I spend more money taking Jet and his buddy because they're each getting KFC meals, then they're getting Twizzlers, then they're getting a popcorn, then they're getting another 2 bottles of water.
That's wild.
It's like $200 bill right there, and none of these kids are drunk. It's like
Yeah, exactly. Like, just order a beer. Yeah.
I can't even order any alcohol. I'm KFC rich. Like, it's crazy.
We're at a point now where people that were able to go to 6, 7 Oiler games in the past now can go to 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
And that's
Oil
the
Kings,
tough
though,
part.
do a great job.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
The Oil Kings do a fantastic job with that. There's a lot of great hockey locally. Golden Bears, ACAC teams, McEwen, the AJHLs in the area with Sherwood Park and Spruce. But when it comes to the Oilers, which is the team that everyone absolutely loves, it's now, in a way, it's not for everybody. And that's the tough part. And then with ticket pricing being so high and people spend so much money, their entertainment value gets eaten up, or their budget gets eaten up for the Oilers, and there's less to go spend on things like maybe the Elks or the Riverhawks or the Stingers, and it hurts the rest of the community in a way. But
Yeah, like I personally have a budget for the Oilers myself. I always have my whole life. Right?
You don't have season seats?
I opted out.
Did you?
Yeah. My brother and I, we were going to
Yeah.
get them. But anyways, I also feel for the families because what are you going to deny your kid of food? If the kid's hungry, like
No, I
you're
can't.
going to have to
You're
feed
right.
your
I would
child.
love to
Like,
do that.
and
you
they're
just
going to
said
see
he runs you. Like,
they see like other
for
kids
12 hours.
with other popcorn. They see kids with pizza. Like, you don't want to be like that parent. Like, no, you can't eat. Like, that's one thing you got to give your kid is food. So, yeah.
Kehdy says those towels are good for dish towels.
And wiping, cleaning your dashboard and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have, I think it was the 60th. I think the Elks just celebrated 75 a couple of years ago. I think for the 60th year, they gave away little towels before a game.
Yeah.
I still have a bunch of them that I use just for cleaning.
Yeah.
They're my cleaning ones. When I pour Pine Sol or whatever I need to wipe stuff, that's the ones I use. Still have a few. Yeah, they're great for those type of things.
They are. I have them, in my car. They're great for
The Elks do a good job. Everything is fan friendly there
Yeah.
to a point, but it's still just getting down there doing the whole
Yeah,
thing.
the
pricing
problem
is
with the
much
Elks
better.
was, and then they still need to get it through this a little bit because it hasn't been this way in a number of years. But I remember doing a show with JMO back in probably 2017, 2018. And live on the air, I was like, what does it cost to walk up for the Elks? What's the price? If you don't plan, because it used to be I don't know if they like family huddles where you could pre-play.
holding.
You could do if you pre-plan, there was always a way to get some tickets. But if I'm just doing walk up, I'm just going to walk up to, at the time, now most people, because it's all on phones and stuff, but you'd walk up box office. What do you have for me? The cheapest ticket was like $58.
2 Elks?
Yes.
Oh, if you walked up?
And we're like, why is it that much? You have 60,000 seats.
Yeah.
How if I walk up and I buy that ticket, I'm going, damn. And even if because I'm there, I'm buying the ticket, I ain't coming back at that price.
Yeah.
There was a point where the Elks thought that they were a premium product in town. They could bump up their pricing. If we did a full study of why the Elks had some of their decline, One is winning. The biggest thing is winning. But the other to me was at one point they raised their tickets way too high. It wasn't cheap to get in. And now the market thinks you're expensive. And to try to convince people, no. Because they have $20-some tickets now. But to try to convince people that that's now your pricing, they're not, that's a tough sell.
It is.
So that was always a tough part for the Elks.
Jet and his buddies have been talking about going to Elks game though, and I've never heard that in my life around our house. And he just Jet and some of his boys are just like, we want to go to some of these games, and I'm like, I'll take you, but I know what they're going for. They just want to go buy stuff. They want to catch a football. You know,
that's how I started.
It's
so kid friendly.
Yeah. But I remember back in my heyday, 18 to 25. I actually think I'm still in my heyday, but 18 to 25. We'd go to every Elks game, but there's also buses.
Yes.
From Bo Diddley's every game in Millwoods.
Yeah, in Town Center.
Yeah, you hit up
the buses were so there's so many buses on the common.
You jump on the bus. You go. Now we don't even do Elks buses because nobody even goes on them.
Oh, that's why. You know what? But what if the team starts winning? Will that impact attendance? Right?
I think it will.
Yeah, I think it will
but
too.
it's not one season. If the Elks go and win a Grey Cup this year, it doesn't change the full attention. It has to be 3 or 4 consistent years because the Elks were used to be known for they were going to make the playoffs. They did it for 34 straight years. You knew they were good. I remember having Chris Morris in that chair at the old studio, and when he was talking about his time with the team, it was always the expectation wasn't are you winning the Grey Cup or not this year?
Yeah.
And if you didn't, it was a failure of a season. That's the standard we put the Elks at, the Eskimos at that time. Now we just want playoffs again. It's been so long. Like, let's do it. But since 05 when they won the Grey Cup, they have a win in 15, but 06 to 25. So I think that's 19 seasons because of the COVID year loses one. So I think it's almost 20 seasons. I think it's 19. They've hosted 3 playoff games. That's not enough.
No.
That's not the standard of this franchise. So you have one good year, okay, whatever. They had 14, 15. You have to be consistent longer. You have to have, and it's not even Grey Cups, but you have to be a playoff team in the West for 3 or 4 straight years. And I think then if people have been coming back, you sell out that lower bowl for a number of games. Don't open up, to me, you don't open up that upper bowl.
Yeah.
I'm not opening up that upper bowl until I sell out a couple of those because I need to build that standard again or build a standard of, well, if you don't buy your ticket, you're going to miss out on the game.
Yeah.
That's what they need. But I have faith in this city that this is still a sports city and not an Oilers city. I still have faith in that.
And that's why Jet is talking about going to the Elks game. Yeah. And that's why my girlfriends and I go to the Elks game because it is a sports city.
But if the Elks start winning and the people don't show up, it'll just show that this has become an Oilers city. It's not a sports town. And don't give me the Riverhawks because that is only 5,000 fans a night. It's not as big. Same with Stingers.
Riverhawks is a great example.
They do a great job.
They do a great job, but it's not the level of us. I'm not calling us a baseball city.
No, but there's a sports city that's like Riverhawks attendance. Those games are sold out. People want something to do in Edmonton. There's lots to do, and that's part of.
But if we expand it to 15,000, we're not selling out 15,000 seats type thing.
Yeah, okay.
Like that's where I just have a fear that we're an Oilers town.
Fair, but the
Oil Kings will not sell out. They're not going to sell out their playoff run. As sad as that is, like that's.
No, I don't know. Yeah.
So my hope is that we're not seeing that this city is just consistently moving towards being, an Oiler town / NFL town, even though the NFL's never coming here, maybe outside of a possible game one day.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
It's been rumored for years.
I will start cheering for a new NFL team if we get one.
It was always, we would never get a team.
Oh, just
at a regular season game, an international game. It was always rumored that we'd get a Broncos game for the longest time because the late Pat Boland was from here, owned the Broncos. I think awesome. Jamos told me a story once that they were trying. It wasn't. They almost had it done. It might have been Packers Broncos here.
Oh my God!
And then Bills and Toronto announced the Bills series where they played a number of games in Toronto.
I went to the Bills Jets
and it got thrown out.
Yeah, in Toronto.
I went Bills Falcons. Brothers of Falcons fan.
I when you guys were talking about concessions, actually the first thing that got triggered in my brain was the Kraken, because the Climate Pledge Arena, their concession prices were outrageous. Outrageous.
High?
Yeah. So right now, well, at that time, so when I lived in Vancouver, I'd always drive over to watch the Oilers and play the Kraken. Beautiful arena, by the way, Climate Pledge.
You have to go downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really nicely done. It's
Because they dug down.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's the same with the new arena in Calgary.
Oh.
Is
going
that
down?
you come in off the street level and you go straight down. Like in Edmonton, you're coming up,
Yeah.
but there it's apparently just right off street level, and then they went down. Which then, because Tommy's big into these things, he's talking about like
Yeah.
the flooding thing
Yeah, he
in
is.
Calgary. Maybe it's not best to build down, but they
Yeah.
have it built so that like they have some amazing things of a drainage system that if it were ever happen, it would be flushed. Like it wouldn't be of an impact at all. It would be flushed out.
That's the first time anyone says Calgary and amazing in the same sentence.
Well, okay. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage expert for more than 2 decades, helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider. We got Jasmine, Patty, Matt with you here. Reminder: Lock Shop coming up at 11. Myself and Huss. We've got 2 guys and a goalie. EST Afternoons Reed Wilkins show with J Mill, as well as GCLT's Ulster and pre and post game shows coming up tonight, 6 o'clock. Tommy Bennett will get you set for Oilers Kraken. I saw this from a couple of reporters in Calgary yesterday. And Patty, you may not want to jump in on this. I understand from a business perspective.
I love the Flames.
But no, they were calling Calgary a world-class city. And I'm going, they're not a world-class city. You're not a world-class.
Like the Flames announcers themselves, like the Flames
there was a couple
broadcast?
of reporters in Calgary that when they were going through the ring, great world-class facility for a world-class city. I'm like, is Calgary world-class? Like Vancouver, Toronto are known to be world-class
Yeah.
international cities.
Absolutely.
They just are.
Yeah, they are.
Calgary's not.
No, they're
Edmonton's not. We're not a world. We're not in
Nope.
the upper echelon of cities in the world.
Nope.
We have to understand that.
Nope.
Is Calgary though?
No.
You travel more. Is Calgary a world-class city?
No, it's
Okay.
not. Wow, you have like the Red Mile, like
You don't even have that
and
anymore.
yeah, and like Banff does not belong to you. You're not Banff.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I just when they kept calling themselves a world class city, I'm like, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone call Edmonton a world class city. Like we know we'll say we're a great city and all that,
Yeah.
but I don't think we've ever claimed that we're world class.
No.
Like Toronto, Vancouver are in the same conversation as LA, New York.
Yeah, you have, like,
San
water.
Fran, London's,
Yeah,
all of that.
yeah.
I'm not throwing Calgary into that
Yeah.
mix.
They don't even have. They have 2 entrances to their club area for their hockey games. You can't be a class city.
You didn't even build
You can't
your
even-
facilities yet.
you can't
for you
even-
to like
it's-
start.
It's not even that, but like from now, the Saddle Dome.
yeah.
There's 2 entrances to your club.
And overall, the whole city and stuff. Like I wouldn't be like, yeah,
Look at the mediocre downtown.
You're world
Like,
class.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Those guys are for sure
But
drunk.
that's the thing with the Calgarians, right? And that's why they're just so unlikable because they're just a Lulu.
Like I like Airdrie better than Calgary.
Yeah.
Like Airdrie is way nicer than Calgary.
Airdrie is actually people from Edmonton, I feel like, that had to move to Calgary to work.
that now don't want to work like they're Calgary sticks.
yeah,
So
they're
we're
like-
moving to Airdrie.
And it's like closer to Edmonton, so they can just hit the highway to come back.
Like Cochrane. Cochrane is like an Edmonton city. It's all, local families growing up there, all this stuff, and that's not Calgary either.
Yeah. They just a couple world class city. I'm like, I want to reply, I'm like, you're not world class. Like, sorry, you're not in that category. Like Montreal would be in that category possibly.
Yeah, you could say.
But even then, usually they're not considered in that even.
No, and I don't think they would identify themselves as like a world class city.
No,
either.
and you're lower than Montreal. And again,
Yeah.
Edmonton, we're there too. We're not
Yeah.
world class.
We're
No.
not. No.
Just understand who you are.
Yeah.
Don't try to be bigger.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Stupid Calgary.
Classic.
I'd like to know who those announcers were. Or those
Yeah,
I can
please,
tell you
I will
after.
write.
I'm gonna tweet them for the first time ever.
I will say they're also that Flames team is really not doing themselves any flavors. Now, okay,
Why are they
last
winning
night,
now?
last night they
Yo.
got destroyed.
They did.
I know.
Nine-
It was 5-0 in the first
I
period.
know. I hit my Tim's picks because I do that Tim Hortons Tim's picks. I hit all 3 of my players.
I threw
We're
on
ass guys.
Islanders Penguins game for a little bit before I went to Yanks. And I was watching, and they were showing the highlights of that, and it was 4-0 Avs. And for a second, I'm like, is this a highlights of past games? No. It can't already be 4-0.
I can't believe they didn't get 10.
Although Cale McCarr left the game.
He did.
Did he come back?
No.
No. We're supposed to find out today what's up with Cale McCarr.
Yeah.
That's a big one to watch. I know the Ducks dealt with a couple of injuries yesterday. Leo Carlson, and I forgot who else. Carter Gauthier, was that who it was? Which, for the Oilers' perspective, okay, makes things better. But that Cale McCarr will be an interesting one because if he's of any sort of injury and a 9-2 loss or win over the Flames, like that would suck.
I'm just happy it happened after Olympics.
Yes.
Now it's like he's hurt. Oh, too bad.
Yeah.
He should go to the world class city rehab. Calgary.
It's one where the Flames, though, are winning hockey games right now.
That's nuts.
And it's funny.
That's so stupid.
Because, like, finally a year, maybe they figured it out. Just lose. Get yourself in a position to get McKenna or top pick. And no, we're going to keep winning some hockey games.
They could have gone the same route as the Oilers. Have 1 year Connor in that building and then go to the new building. But they decided, no, we're going to start winning. That's what the Flames do, man.
It's quite hilarious, actually. Yeah. And that's actually what Haas yesterday was worried about. The Jets, he said, worst case scenario, they're winning these games. They're getting closer to the playoffs, but they'll just miss out. And we've just ruined like your draft positioning.
My cousin, Dr. Hodges Graywell, if you should follow him on Twitter. He does all the injury stuff for NHL. He said he's like not so based on the Makar injury. He said possible separated shoulder. Time off depends on type. Can be as short as day to day and can be as bad as needing surgery. NHLers often miss a couple weeks. Of note, you can play with taping support plus injections. It's what McAvoy tried at Four Nations.
So he's doing steroids. Makar. For the playoffs.
Well, what if it's longer? How much does that change everything in the West? Or at least change the Central?
Do you think Colorado can still win without him?
No.
I'm just seeing their schedule.
I
If
think
they want to rest him a bit here.
Good for the Oilers.
Yeah, well, they're fine. Like
Yeah.
they're going to be. Yeah. They should be good enough to still. I think they're 6 up on Dallas or something for top spot in the Central, and you're going to want to keep that spot because you don't want to play many in the first round. You'd rather have Nashville or Winnipeg or Seattle or whoever it might be. It's just one of those. Cale Makar is so good.
Yeah, he's really
you don't replace Cale Makar.
No,
and Dallas is strong. And the other thing about Colorado is we've seen, we've seen the last couple of years since they've won the Cup, them stub their toes in a big way in the playoffs. They lost in the first round to the Kraken a couple of years ago. Last year, they blew it to the Stars. Should have advanced. They're a team that does have, since that Cup, they've had some issues in the playoffs, advancing and going further than expected, or further to where they should be. You lose a Cale Makar, if it's for a long period of time, that concerns me. A second round series against the Dallas Stars, that might tilt the things in favor of the Dallas Stars in my mind.
Yep. Agreed.
So that's where it's like, to me, if it's day to day, if it's just a few weeks, he's ready to go. Like almost right now, if I'm the Avs, I'm sitting there going, we might play you late in the first round.
Yeah.
But I don't care if you're healthy on the start to the first round. We're probably going to hold you off. We'll take it day by day. We should win that series, but we'll see what happens in game one. If we lose, we'll put you back in. We'll put you in there or something. But if we win, we're going to keep going until we feel like maybe we need you for the series. But if we don't need you in that first round, we're holding you off until that second round.
Couldn't you argue that's the same as like Draisaitl with the Oilers? Kind of like rest him as much as you can until you really need him?
No, you need him in the playoffs to me. He's got to be there for game one.
Even if it's against the Ducks or Vegas. I should say Vegas, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not risky. Like, the Oilers don't have a complete overall team like the Colorado Avalanche do.
Yeah.
I want Draisaitl out there. As when he is healthy, I want him out there. I want complete, like, you're not going to be fully healthy going into the playoffs, but I wouldn't want to put him out there with the potential risk of an injury.
If the playoffs started tomorrow, does he play?
No.
I don't know what to make of this. I'm on the side that he's more hurt than the Oilers are letting on.
Really?
Yes. I'm on that side.
What's his update now, though? He's like, what's the update?
It was Stan Bowman said should be ready before the start of the playoffs. The statement was should be ready before the end, like by the end of the regular season. There's reports that he'll be ready to go at the end of the regular season. I don't like the mixed messaging that I've seen from the Oilers. I don't like that it took a couple of days to get the injury. I don't like that Chris Knobloch said he's going to be out, and then Stan Bowman immediately jumps in and goes, well, no, it's going to be by the end. And then he's like, why is he flying to Germany for...
soccer game.
No, he's
He's
obviously
flying there to see a specialist.
Yeah, for treatments, that's fine. NFL players, they all go there.
Right,
to do
but
that.
if it's not a serious injury, you shouldn't need a specialist.
But he doesn't need surgery. It's the beauty is there's no surgery involved.
Absolutely, but why are you seeing a specialist?
They have other methods out there.
But that's if it's
Yeah.
not that serious, you shouldn't need other methods. You should be like, yeah, we're fine. It's only going to take like 2-3 weeks to get ready.
I see
the
what you're
fact that
saying.
you're now seeing a specialist says
Yeah.
it is a little, you're needing extra care of this
But-
to be ready. And then him saying, I hope they go on a run so that I can go help them.
He's messing with us though.
I'm a pessimist in many ways in those things.
No kidding.
Right? I feel like I wouldn't be like, I think game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs for the Oilers starts April 20th, April 21st, whatever day it is.
Okay.
We're going to hear Leon Draisaitl's not ready
420?
to go.
You think it's going to start 420?
I think playoffs are going to start 18.
It's not. Well, there's still
That's a
hockey on that
Saturday.
date, isn't it?
No, 16th.
Oh.
I think 16th last regular season day. The Oilers play on the last day of the regular season, if I'm not mistaken. A bunch of West teams do.
There's a game on the 18th. Our big draft we do is on the Saturday.
Let me take a look.
I think we when we
The
looked at
last
it.
the Oilers played the Colorado Avalanche. Or no, I'm sorry, they played Vancouver on the 16th. That should be their last regular season game.
The 16th is the last day of the regular season. The 18th will be the beginning of playoffs.
Oh shit. Okay, that actually makes that draft even cooler.
So the 18th will be first playoffs. The Oilers and whoever's in the playing on that Thursday. I'd be shocked if they're playing on the Saturday. So likely the Oilers will either start on the Sunday or the Monday.
Yeah. Okay.
But okay, whatever it is, I'm just taking the mindset. I feel like we'll hear Draisaitl's not ready to go.
I think the thing is, if you are a powerful athlete or a person of like that has lots of money, now you have time off. Why wouldn't you get the best care regardless? Like if like I don't know what plastic surgery is coming to my mind. Like if you want to get a boob job, why wouldn't you go to like the best doctor in the world if you have time to go do it, right?
From what I was told, the best boob doctor is in Calgary. That's what I was told from somebody.
Really?
That's what I was told.
Are you guys doing a giveaway?
We're doing a big fundraiser. Huge. Somebody wins a boob job. Yeah, it's gonna go over real well.
Well,
It's gonna go over real well.
you could have some women that are coming out trying to win that boob job. You might have some guys coming out trying to win their wives or girlfriends a boob job.
trying to build our daytime sales on the weekends. Brunch. Yeah, come for a brunch. Put your name in a draw.
That's the only time you can enter for the
Yeah.
free boob job.
Yeah.
And it's only in Calgary because they got the best in the
One
world.
boob at a time. We're giving away 2 boobs.
Hopefully you win both.
Oh wow.
No, but you don't, that's not typical. You don't see that from hockey players. You don't see that from players generally, that if it's nothing, if it's a small thing, if it's just a couple of weeks, I'm going to go see a specialist.
Man, I would though. Like if I have the facilities and everything, like the Oilers are
Yeah.
gonna send me, or even if I had my own money to do that, absolutely I would. I'm like, I have time off because I'm injured. Why wouldn't I do these like chambers and whatever they're gonna do,
sometimes though the
right?
teams are involved where they don't want you going off on because they need to be. You're under contract for them, so they're
Yeah.
trying to make sure that the care you're getting isn't something from somewhere else. So it's not just necessarily. I don't think because this is where the issue came with Jack Eichel and the Sabres. He wanted surgery; they didn't want him to have surgery or something. There was a debate on that. So you have to be in connection with the Oilers. You can't just I'm gone type thing.
Maybe you took the people with them for all we know.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
or you need they're like, hey, yeah, okay, cool, go do that.
Yeah.
It's just, but why don't we hear that? Why don't we see that more then?
I bet you we will now because I think the last person that won was Austin Matthews.
And that
right?
was a serious injury.
Yeah.
That was a little more serious.
Yeah.
That wasn't just a nothing burger.
Yeah.
And that's you're seeing a specialist when it's more than a nothing burger.
Look, if I rolled my ankle and I didn't break it, knowing me, I'm very injury prone, I would still be like, I'm going to take the best care I can if it's available to me to make sure I'm like good to go.
But the belief would also be that the Oilers have some of the best care that you're going to have.
Yeah, I know. But what if they know that Germany was the place to go? Like there was a certain doctor that Leon talked about.
I think he just went to go watch a soccer game and visit some family, and you guys are pulling that out of proportion.
Well, he went and saw a specialist.
No, he did. He
So he
said
did
in an
that. So then he
interview.
got a soccer
Yeah.
game, and then he filmed a commercial for Haribos or whatever they're called.
Oh, really? He
Yes.
did a commercial.
He's
too?
fine.
It's like,
Everything's fine.
Way to go make some money, man.
fine.
But I
Guys
take
get
a look
paid.
from the other side and go, I just don't, that doesn't scream confidence to me in this.
I blame Tom Gazzola. Like, how does he not know already? He's there all the time,
Well, not all the time.
the majority of the time.
On game days.
So now Leon's back from Germany.
Is he?
This is what I'm asking you.
I have no idea.
My parents were like on my case yesterday. They were like, Jasmine, Leon's back. He's like gonna be like with the team, like, you know, cheering them on and all
Yeah,
this stuff.
Gene said that, right? On Friday.
Is that what it was?
Friday. Yeah, he was back Friday.
Okay, because I was like, I don't know, y'all tripping. Like, I don't know. I'll ask tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's chilling, man. He's just waiting for playoffs. He's just...
Yeah, I think he's no rush. The team's doing well. The Kraken are not the best team. Like, they're like... I think the Oilers, they can always beat the Kraken. You know what I said about Utah? Is the same thing I would say about Kraken. Random. They're a random team.
I'm scared when the Oilers play random teams when it means the most.
Really?
Well, because they don't show up. They're just like, oh, it's a Kraken, and then they down 3-0 after the first, and then you hammered the
That
Oilers
was like
win
Anaheim, though, right?
This is the scary part for the rest of the Pacific Division. The Oilers are in a position to go win 5 straight, I believe.
Okay.
If not more. You win tonight, you get the Blackhawks. And now the message that the Ducks and the Golden Knights and the Mammoth have to deal with is, crap, the Oilers are back.
8 games
That's
left.
right.
Is that what's left for the Oilers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 against playoff teams?
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is. They
like
said yesterday.
the Ducks blow it to the Leafs yesterday. They lose in overtime. The Golden Knights do get the win yesterday. Like there's a lot of these teams that
Against Vancouver.
Well, everyone...
But that's it. Like they get the win, but are we sold? Like I still don't know what to make of.
Play Alberta for sure lost a bunch of money yesterday because everyone and their dog knows when you get a new coach, you're winning the game.
Yeah.
They all took Vegas.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm
Maybe by
looking
Vegas
for-
by 2, but and then they lost that one. But
The Edmonton Oilers play Golden Knights, Mammoth, Avs. They have 3 games. 3 games against playoff teams. The rest of the way.
so 8 games. Where do the Oilers go?
So you get Kraken, Blackhawks tonight,
So Kraken
tomorrow.
win. Blackhawks win.
No,
You're at
Oilers
least-
are beating the Kraken.
That's what I
what I
mean.
said.
Kraken
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
Blackhawks win.
Okay, I don't think they're gonna go.
Do they beat Vegas?
You get
Saturday?
Vegas.
Okay,
You're
that's
losing
3.
to Vegas. You're losing to Utah on Saturday, Tuesday. You're losing one
So
of those.
7-1 going into the playoffs.
You're gonna beat the Sharks. You'll beat the Kings. You might lose to the Avs. You'll beat the Canucks. Actually, you might lose to the Canucks.
You might lose to the Canucks, yeah.
Just because it's a nothing game, you might have
Exactly.
people resting and you're not caring.
And Canucks hate the
And you're trying
Oilers.
to just get health, make sure
Yeah.
you're not hurt for the playoffs. I can see a loss.
And
in
the
that.
Oilers are on a 3-game win streak right now.
They're on a yeah,
So they could go into playoffs going 10-2
something like that. Yeah,
without Draisaitl.
yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna win the cup.
They're going to the conference final. It feels like.
Yeah. I
Just convincing
truly
ourselves
believe that
this.
as
It's not a
well.
convincing though, Patty, because rank the teams
Yeah.
in confidence, pure
Yeah.
confidence. Oilers, Ducks, Golden Knights, and Mammoth.
Yeah, and we are a completely different team when we're in the playoffs. Just get in.
Absolutely. And that's why they've been showing that on the ice lately, too, as
Yeah.
playoffs are coming closer.
Did we not say this like when at the beginning of the season we were sitting here? We're like, let's just get this series. Let's just
Get to the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the season doesn't matter that
Yeah,
much.
let's just get in. Get in as a wild card. We don't care.
And they're always, I stand by, and there's one person who kept coming at me when they weren't, but I kept saying the Oilers are going to make the playoffs, and multiple times, are you still confident in that? Yes, I am, and I don't hear much right now about how wrong he was.
Who is that?
I can tell you off the air. But
I'll beat them.
it's one of those, they're going to be fine, but now it's okay. What happens in playoffs is a different story. And it's still going to be tough to beat a Central team, I think. I would take those 3 Central teams ahead of the Oilers right now if for based on confidence. But the Oilers getting to a conference final seems just almost... It can't go fully automatic, but it feels really good.
It feels realistic.
That's a great word for
Yeah.
it. It feels realistic to say that the Oilers are going to be the team coming out of the Pacific more than the Ducks, more than the Golden Knights, and more than the Mammoth.
We do have some of
Absolutely.
the best goaltending in the world, so it's going to help us.
Apparently, Ingram will be in net today. He's expected, which I'm surprised. I thought they would.
I thought it was Jarry.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would go to Jari in this one. Oilers would be on the ice at 10:30.
And I think and Kraken, I think they have their backup with Decord.
Remember when we
It's
traded
expected.
Skinner for a backup goalie?
You really want to talk about that?
still
It's
hate
old
Skinner,
news,
though.
toots.
I know.
Skinner and Kulak.
Yeah,
for the back.
Kulak. Poor Kulak.
Oh, I hate Skinner,
take
but I love
strays.
Kulak. And he's on Colorado now, so at least he gets a piece
No,
there.
they're a natural replacement for Cale McClure. He can
might be
slot in
number
that
one.
top spot.
Yeah,
Might be
right.
number one
My
there.
goodness.
Oh, Kulak's a beauty.
Portions of this hour of the Hangout is brought to you by the High Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Stock. Promotional products to bring them out. Check them out at highproductmarketing.com. No, it's going to be exciting for this Oilers team and see what they can do. And playoffs is almost here. It's a great. I'll always keep bringing these up, but we've got Masters next week. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tradition unlike any other.
Yeah.
I'm in Phoenix for it.
Are ya?
Oh, nice.
Taking Candy there's 10 of us going for a birthday and a concert.
Oh, that's right. This is a country concert. Yeah. You're going to be sober.
I just started hammering Lainey Wilson.
Are you still going to be sober driving?
Friday night, I'm driving the team to the concert, yes.
Take a Waymo.
It's an hour and a half away.
Oh, okay.
I don't trust any of the women we're with because they're going to be blackout.
Remember the Waymo, the self-driving car that I
Oh, is that a self-driving?
Yeah,
did that with the self-driving?
Yeah. But yeah, I've been hammering Lainey Wilson in the car for the last
I don't know who that is.
2 weeks. I knew who she was because she's the biggest country music star in the world.
Lainey?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I have.
You'll know some of her songs.
Okay.
But.
Forecast for today, 3 degrees for a high. Yeah. Tomorrow, 1. Thursday, 0.
Beautiful.
Friday, 8. Saturday, 10. We'll see if that 8 and 10 holds up.
It's going to be beautiful on the weekend, finally.
We'll see if that holds up.
Yeah.
Because actually, what did Clausen have
We
to
might
say?
have some
Shout out to
patios
Clausen.
open.
His Knicks clinched playoffs spot.
At least that's one of his teams that
No shout out to the Lakers.
Did they clinch?
I don't know.
I know LeBron had an unreal
Lakers,
game.
Well,
Right.
they're playing the Wizards.
Yeah, I know. That's like nobody cares.
It's one of those just watching. I didn't even bother turning the game on, but I'm following. It was tied after close after the first or whatever, and then I looked in the third quarter and they're up by 20, and I was like, that's about right.
Yeah. SGA had an unreal game again.
What did I just say?
What's Saturday?
Oh, Clausen.
What's the weather for Saturday?
Well, I want to find Clausen's weather blast. CTV chief meteorologist. No one better than Clausen. He is.
SGA with his 8th 40-plus point game.
He says we won't get above 5 until Friday or Saturday, but we should hit 1 to 4 between now and Thursday. Friday, Saturday hit to 4 to 8 degree range. Saturday would be the warmest. Or Friday, Saturday,
great.
Sunday.
Great.
Man.
Saturday being the warmest.
Saturday's great. You can go to Leduc, watch the hockey game, crush a little dark side of the grill. We have an event with Mel in Leduc. It's our 3rd one. You can go check out there. Tickets online. Eventbrite. Or not Eventbrite, Open Table. He came in and... How was the food? Were you here for when he brought the food?
No, I was gone.
Were you?
No one told me that was happening.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I was talking to Jade. I'm like, do I have to go through my guy, Maddie? And he's like, no, you don't have to. I was like, are you sure? Because I don't want to burn... I don't want Maddie to get mad at me. He's like, nope, you can message me. I'm like, okay.
No, day of. They didn't mention that was happening. Maybe I would have stuck around and grabbed some, but they don't even tell. They just hoarded it.
He hosted one at Ellerslie and Lewis, and it went off like crazy. But Leduc almost over 100 tickets sold right now. We're still selling right to the day, but you can go in there and get it. But check him out, Mel. He's the most underrated social media guy in Edmonton. Because the majority of his crews and the barbecue is all in the States and all over the world, right? But we got something under our thumb here that not many people know of him. But he's going to be in Leduc cooking up his barbecue.
No, I saw the picture of it. I'm like, that looked delicious.
So good.
It's too bad no one told me that was happening.
You want to go Saturday? I'll get you tickets.
Well, it's Easter weekend.
Yeah, Easter weekend. Everyone.
My Easters are not. There's a lot of family.
Oh. You're a 3-day Easter dinner
There's
weekend?
a lot happening.
Mine is Sunday, and I think I'm missing it, but...
Sunday's an all-day affair.
Yeah.
It's breakfast and
Jets
dinner.
got hockey all weekend.
So I do like the Sunday one.
Yeah.
I just always liked some Easters. There's always at least a soccer game or Masters. Those are my favorite years for Easter.
Yeah.
There's none of those this year.
Next weekend after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least United's not playing.
You know what
there should
there
be a
is?
soccer game, actually.
You know what there is? U16 AA playoffs. Or provincials in Beaumont. We're hosting 5 teams. If you want to go check out some wicked hockey, shout out to Booty.
I'm trying to find out. Celine Dion, she said she's doing 10 shows.
She performed she announced she's coming back, or she just performed 4 years after she had announced her diagnosis for that stiffness.
Yeah, that's right. Stiff person syndrome. So she's doing 10 shows, but I'm trying to see if she's going to do any in Canada. It looks like she's doing them in Paris.
A lot of Celine Dion fans listening.
It's like a big deal.
I think if we had to do
over
under for Play Alberta, download the app, visit them playalberta.ca, click on ESD specials for all the specials we'll throw up later today. If I set the over under at Celine Dion fans
0.5?
I was gonna go 5.5,
Oh,
5.5 people.
I would take
The under? You take the under?
I'll take the over.
I'll
think
take
I
the
would go,
under.
though.
Okay,
Just to
if
go.
you're in the nasty chat, are you a Celine Dion fan?
Where'd you go
Yes
to
or
a
no?
concert?
That's different.
No.
That's
Is
different.
it just a fan?
If you're
I would
just
say a fan.
Okay.
Concert could be
'Cause are you a
expensive.
fan?
Okay. I think you have to be.
Yeah.
Are you?
She's
So you're a fan?
Canadian
Well, you have
treasure.
to, yeah.
Well, then
she's-
there's two fans right here.
Well,
Are you,
we're
Maddie?
not
Would you
part of
say?
it. We're not in it.
Did you say you
I'm
like
not a
Celine?
fan.
Did you say you like her?
I don't know. I'm indifferent to her. Like I don't. It's not like I'm gonna go listen to her music ever. Would I
Yeah.
go see her in concert? Probably not.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't need to sit there for an hour and a half listening to her. A song or two,
Is she
sure.
not a legend?
She's a legend.
She is, but it's not my type
know
of
what?
stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'd like to see a couple songs.
You're
When
right.
she did the Paris Olympic opening ceremonies, amazing.
Yeah, that was cool.
I don't need to see a whole show.
Well, to
You're
me,
right.
it's nostalgic because my grade 5 teacher, Mrs. Melky, she was a huge Celine Dion fan. So she like, when we were talking about projectors earlier in the show, like I was thinking about her and how we had to do like a thing for basically our afternoon teacher, Mrs. Jensen at that time. No, Mrs. Round, and now she's Mrs. Jensen. Her fiance came and proposed to her, and we had Celine Dion going on in the background. So that's why it always kind of stuck with me.
Big Uke's a fan. Mike the Michigan fan is not. VR's a fan. Treb's a fan. Jody is not. Project Dumpling says it's awesome, so I'm going to assume is a fan. Rip City's a fan.
That's over.
Max Bezos, I said 5.5.
Yeah.
Max Bezos said like some songs that don't like some.
That doesn't.
That's
yes or
the
no?
under. I'm declaring it. It's the under. We only had 5. It's the under.
Well,
Did I get beaked in the chat?
For what?
My buddy Scotty said he's beaking me in there. Didn't we
I
not
don't
take
see
the under?
Scott. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm declaring it over.
She's a legend though.
Where's what? Do you know what Scott's name is?
I just text him. I'm like, what
Oh, I see. Or is he texting us? Because I sometimes neglect during the Hangout jumping on to our text box, text inbox. So
never mind.
apologies to everyone that texts in because I'm on that nasty chat.
I've been reading them the best I can.
Yeah. Now thinking about it, I would maybe go to the end of the concert.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go over.
Is there that many?
Well, a text inbox. I forgot to add those because
Oh, yeah.
Andrea said she loves Celine Dion.
Yeah, it's all coming back to me. A fan, somebody texted that. So there's 2 more that came in. So now it's we're cashing the over.
Okay.
We're cashing. Although Jen does jump in, meh, not really. Like
It's all Jazz's
somebody
friends in
gave
the
me-
chat. That's what's happening right now.
If someone gave me a free ticket, I'd likely go, but I can't even 100% say I would. But I'm not going to take away that. To me, she's a Canadian icon. She's a Canadian legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she is. To me, she screams Canadian.
Does she even live in Canada still?
No.
She doesn't live in Quebec or anything?
Las Vegas?
Why would you live in Canada?
She obviously has a home.
A lot of
there.
those people don't live in Canada.
Yeah, a lot of them don't.
They have maybe they have secondary homes. Let's
reminds me
see.
of, like,
Do we
yeah.
have anywhere where she's living? Because didn't she do a Vegas residency a while ago?
Yeah. She did. Yeah. I don't know.
She has a net worth of $550 million. Damn.
Damn.
I think she's still getting paid from Titanic, man.
She previously owned a private island in Montreal, which she sold in 2019. She had a home in Jupiter Island, Florida, which she has sold.
Where Tiger's from.
She sold her mom's Laval home when her mom passed. She currently resides in Henderson, Nevada,
Oh. Yeah.
Fair.
which was this
My
is
cousin lived
Wikipedia.
there. I grew up partying there spring breaks.
Henderson?
Green Valley Ranch, baby.
She purportedly purchased a home in 2003 for $1.5 million, and as of 2024 is now closer to $4.5 million after renovations, according to Wikipedia.
Oh, good for her. Her kids are all like grown up too. It's pretty
Yeah.
wild to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she had like the whole scandal when she got married to, I think her husband's name was Renee, who was like twice her age.
Yeah.
What?
Manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a huge scandal, but they were like madly in love till the day he died.
He looked like a boss on Grand Theft Auto.
He looked old.
He was 73 when he died in 2016, so that would make him 83 today if he was still alive, and she's 58. Oh, yeah, that's a big of a difference.
Yeah.
Why is it? Who was it? Shania Twain? Did she not have like?
She had a huge scandal too.
I don't know, but she got left. Is that not what happened?
Where they did like the partner switch.
I gotta find where it was.
Wasn't that Leanne Rimes?
No, so she was. They separated after her former husband. Oh, it was with her best friend.
Yeah.
Connected with her, hooked up with
Yeah.
her best friend. That's what it was.
These Canadian artists and their scandals. Did you see that whole Kit Kat thing on Twitter by any chance? How Kit Kat issued a...
Well, they got hijacked in Europe.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No.
Somebody stole a bunch of Kit Kats.
I would steal Kit Kats too. They're dynamite. They're also good on s'mores. I don't know. I was just told that they're good on s'mores.
There was a 12-ton Kit Kat heist.
Wow. Like, how do you sell Kit Kat on secondary market?
That's the thing. Like, But then all these other major companies all like made it like statements in honor of Kit Kat statements. So like some are like, oh, they're gonna make like a Kit Kat ice cream in honor of this and blah 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 blah. So it's a very good like marketing strategy.
Yeah, they
Maybe
probably
it's a
hijacked
lie.
their own truck.
Yeah, maybe it's a lie.
Actually, who got? Didn't the Penguins have like a little bobblehead night and their stuff got hijacked? Did we ever find out what happened to those?
I never heard that either.
You never heard? This was like a year or two ago. Penguins, I'm sure, had a bobblehead hijack. Yeah, 2024, shipment of approximately 19,000 Jaromir Jagr bobbleheads were stolen in California.
Oh, I think I remember this.
The Penguins, and in March of 24, the Penguins announced that a special cargo recovery team had located the stolen shipment at a secure warehouse in Ontario, California. They were recovered and given to fans later. Like, what do you do with all those bobbleheads?
Do you think Yager could play in the NHL still?
No.
What about just
I
playoff
don't,
run?
like I guess, I don't think he could skate. I don't think he could produce.
Third liner, fourth liner,
Fourth
liner.
Like, I think what you're getting from him is kind of what you would maybe get from Jonathan Toews this year at the Jets.
I just would like to see Yager.
What were your you guys saw the Max Domi fight, right? With
Two
Gudas?
fights. He fought twice.
Did you what did you think about that?
Did Gudas not he
just
knew in there and just took everything last
Yeah.
night?
It's like he felt the guilt or something, eh?
Well, I think after you watch the video, you almost have to. It actually makes Toronto worse.
Max Domi need to calm down too. It's okay to scrap.
Here's the thing. If anything, the Toronto players should feel bad because they should have done this instantly when that happened, right? And they didn't. And for Gudas to be like, hey, I'm going to take this on the chin, I'm going to take it, and then he just took the punches, it's like, Domi, you beat up a guy that didn't even swing because you felt bad because you didn't stand up for your captain, but then the guy that's taking it already told you he's going to take him.
Yeah.
And then they were all over him the whole game. It's like, it's a little too late here, guys, that, Austin Matthews
The damage is
hates
done.
everybody on the Leafs. So it's like you're not gonna be like, oh hey, Austin's not gonna be like, hey guys, don't worry, you're cool. I tore my ACL. You beat the old guy up that didn't swing 2 weeks later. I don't know.
And now he's injured, not from that fight, but I think
He was injured prior. He came in.
That's right.
Gudas?
And he got
Yeah.
hit against the boards, I think. Yeah.
I'm intrigued by the Leafs why they fired Brad Treliving yesterday
Yes.
before that game.
Let's talk about that.
I don't know why you're. There's a couple of issues I have with the Brad Treliving fire. I don't know why you do it before that game.
Why don't you just wait till the end of the season in 2 weeks?
Yeah, or
Maybe the fans were on the case.
but the other part to me is why wouldn't you there's a part of me that goes, why did you let him do the trade deadline?
Yeah.
Why'd you let him make some trades to impact your team? I would get rid of him and put someone in interim in place.
Yeah.
This is what we need done. Go do this. I'm not letting him mess with my team in a way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look what he did with
but I guess-
with the Flames, right? With Kachuk leaving and stuff. It's not like he was.
Yeah, I'm not upset. I wouldn't be shocked. I'm not shocked that he's fired. I'm just surprised that, and especially yesterday where there was this attention around this game, that you dropped that right before the game, as if your fans are going to celebrate that move in one way.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
The fans don't want Brad Treliving. They want him gone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I found the timing of it very weird, but they're going for a full reset coming up here, and it'll be fascinating to see what they do and try to trade Austin Matthews.
Is Mitch Marner just laughing, just crushing drinks in Vegas on
Yeah, I think so.
poolside just laughing right
I'm
now.
away
I
from
think-
that mess.
Just
I
like-
think so.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
he's scared to even talk in the room with Tortorella, whatever his name is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. By the way, I did not know that his dad was Boston Pizza founder.
Oh
Yeah, Jim Trulivin.
Yeah.
That's why he's always called
The
Pizza.
Dragon's Den.
That's why he was called Pizza Boy.
Okay.
People would call him Pizza Boy
Yeah.
for fans that were upset with him, which would be like he's Pizza Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was one episode of Dragon's Den when I used to watch it where Jim called him about there's a hockey product. He said, I'm going to call my son because he's a assistant GM or whatever it was at the time, and yeah.
Nice. Nepo baby. Sick.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't get
not
the whole
really.
Leafs. I don't get the whole.
He's
Leafs.
not running
I'm just
Boston
playing.
Pizza. He went into hockey.
Just play it.
He might be running Boston Pizza after last night. Yeah, and Tuck to Yuck
No,
done.
I would have to think Craig Berube is done.
He's probably done. Yeah, you know what though, he shouldn't even been there this year. I don't know.
Berube?
Yeah,
Why? They
don't
almost
know.
beat the Panthers last year.
no, almost is not good enough for Canadian teams. Almost, it's like we almost won the cup back-to-back years.
Right, but there was no reason to fire Berube after last season.
Yeah, I don't know. Should have been done earlier this season, I think.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah,
but
same with both of them. They should have got axed, both of them. Just been like, hey, we're full reset. Here we go. Instead, Austin Matthews gets blown up. Nobody cares. They fire everybody else. They show up. They fight a old man that's not fighting back. Like, and then you look at the Oilers where, like, I think Podsy might be the most inclined favorite player of the Edmonton Oilers fans, just on how aggressive he is. He wants to fight. He's aggressive against every player he plays. He even beats them. He runs his mouth. He skates beside like this is getting to a mode where like Oiler fans are noticing it. Even like Jed and his buddies they're playing mini sticks and one of them's Podsy. Like I'm like that would never happen. Like that's the stuff like that most NHL teams going to the playoffs need is their whole team
Yeah, you're right.
getting aggressive and not putting up with any.
Puck Colson's doing his job. He's doing
doing his
exactly
job.
what he needs, and
Yeah.
that's what the fans want. It's like
Yeah.
each individual
Yeah.
player to just do their job.
Yeah, it's like a Corey Perry minus all the goals in front of the net. Is what I think Podsy's doing.
Yeah,
right
and it makes the teams rougher,
Yeah.
a little tougher.
now.
So.
We are rough or we are tough. And
Well, they have they've increased that recently,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's another reason why they're winning.
yeah. So the Oilers go 7-1 in their final 8, or 6-2,
5-3,
5-3,
5-2-1.
5-1.
I'll put a 1 as an overtime
Okay.
loss. I know somebody said they're not losing to the Canucks. I could see that potentially as a loss just because the Oilers won't care.
Agreed. They
There's
will not care.
there's a situation where I could see
Yeah.
Connor not playing. It'll
Don't
be
get
Jari in net.
hurt.
They'll rest Bouchard.
Yeah.
And the Oilers are and the Canucks will just try to be like, yeah, we'll do this. I could see a potential there.
Yeah.
Unless the Canucks are completely mailing it in at that point. But there is like that last game, it's just a toss up because it doesn't matter in the end. So that's one potential one I would have. I think they'll lose one of Golden Knights, Mammoth, and then there's one more loss somewhere in there for the Oilers. So I'll go 5-2-1.
I think they, as soon as they clinch or know that they can't move up and down, they sit everybody.
You might as well.
You have to sit everybody.
Yeah,
There's no like
rest
I'm
them
going to
up.
play less minutes.
Yeah.
It's like sit them all down.
Send them to Germany. Just kidding.
Yeah, put them on. Send them to wherever you need to send them. But it's gonna be a nice little couple weeks here.
Yeah, it's gonna get really fiery, eh? I was thinking about this, like with Edmonton Sports Talk and like with the fans and everything.
Yeah.
Like, we are in for a roller coaster. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Let's all like take a deep breath. Let's relax. We have just a couple weeks left to really relax until it's just stress galore.
Yeah, get your livers ready.
Yeah.
Brewhouses are ready.
Get
for
your
you.
wallets
Ice
ready.
House is ready for you.
Get your therapy appointments booked in.
Yeah.
And then World Cup will be here too. Come before we know it.
Yeah.
Elks season,
Yeah.
Stingers, Riverhawks, festival season in our city.
Oh, I can't
Golf
wait for the
season
festivals.
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's going to be a good time.
Golf
Are you
tournaments.
Are you guys big Kill Tony people?
Who?
Kill Tony?
Don't even know what that is.
No, hey?
I
know what it
I more watch it when pops up on my feeds.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not like go and actually watch it.
They're coming to Edmonton.
They are coming.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
comedian.
They came last year with Great Outdoor Comedy Fest too.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Some of them did, maybe not all of them, but a couple of them did. But Yeah, it's you should Google some of it. It's actually pretty funny.
It's savage. It's like very savage humor. And it's only 18 up that's allowed, and you don't really see that often because you'll see like people bring. I bet you would bring your son, but like their kids to like some savage like sexual jokes and stuff like that. Like that's
they go
comedy.
at you. Yeah, it's not a.
This one's like 18 and up only.
Yeah, that's sweet. There's a lot of stuff coming down there. The city's busy and expensive.
And expensive.
Concerts, Oilers.
Some good concerts this year too.
Yeah. That rooftop's going to be crazy down at the old ice house, I'll tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, and before I forget, special shout out to you to always help me out.
Well, you messaged me, you're like, I need a favor. I'm like, there's not a favor, I'll get you in. And then you're like, never mind.
Because then I feel bad after.
Why? It's my job.
No, but then it's funny. I know, but then I'll like, oh, I feel so mean.
Don't feel bad.
He's so good to me. Every time he got me.
Don't
so
feel
Patty,
bad.
shout out. Yeah.
Do not feel bad.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. It's with what's happening in the world, our happy hour menu is still thriving, and it's going to go right into playoffs. You're going to show up. You're going to get cheap drinks, cheap food. 2 to 6.
That's still 6.
Monday to Saturday.
Playoff games start at 5.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, that's a great.
You get $4 beers, $4 food.
Plop down 5 to 6, order a few extra things.
Absolutely. That's what we
go.
always do. And you know what's so funny? I didn't know I was going to be on the show with you today until Matt told me this morning. And last time my friends sent me the Brewhouse happy hour menu. They were like, guys, we need to still try this out.
It's been rocking. I know that I talk about it.
Do you
when
feel
I'm here,
good
but
knowing that you've asked for this for years? And
it's not even just me, the whole staff.
Yeah.
Like the whole.
Do you puff your chest out
The
a little bit
whole
like,
staff is like,
see, it's worked?
We look at each other and we're like, remember when we talked about this? It's our ownership. They finally they finally put together an amazing menu with all our vendors, and this is now we have it. So shout out to Dunner and the team there in operations. So it's good.
Yeah, you need that, especially in this economy. I hope it rolls over to like the playoffs.
Yeah. We're not stopping it anytime soon.
Okay,
so
good.
yeah, it's good.
You got anything else coming up with BPs besides
Leduc? Just Leduc is a big event on Saturday with Mel, and our happy hour menu is going bananas. Obviously World Cup too, but we'll talk about that at the
place to be for Oilers, place to be for World Cup.
Yeah.
Be awesome. Canada, Tunisia today in a friendly. No Tajon Buchanan, but Ishmael Kone will be back in the lineup for Canada. So we'll see what happens. Big match for Italy, trying to qualify for the World Cup. Winner of Italy-Bosnia today will play Canada on June 12th in Toronto, so we'll find out about that one.
As a big soccer guy, do you want Italy or do you want Bosnia?
As an Italian, I want Italy in the World Cup. To go 3 straight World Cups without Italy.
So what if they
is
lose?
ridiculous.
What if Italy loses?
They're out of the World Cup for the third consecutive World Cup.
Go Bosnia.
Don't you want Italy?
don't.
Oh yeah, we want Italy. Yeah, sorry, we get more fans. Let's
would
go
say.
Italy.
Yeah,
I
you
know
want
Bosnians
Italy.
in the.
And then
I
Maddie
went to
will be
school.
sad.
Let's go Italy. I don't
I'll
want
be-
Maddie to
Italy
be sad.
stresses him out.
I'll be miserable
Yeah.
today. After lock shop, I'm heading straight home, watching that
What
match.
time's the game?
12:45. If they lose, it's one of the worst moods I can have.
But you're not because you're going to go to a Canada game. Could it be? Are you going to the Canada-Italy game
No.
if it happens?
No, and I'm thankful I'm not going to that one because, in the end, I will cheer for Canada. But if Italy scores, I'll be happy. I'll be happy for Italy. I want Canada to beat Italy, and then Italy to go beat Qatar and Switzerland, Qatar, to move on, and both move on. But I ultimately, want Canada to go further. But I want Italy in the World Cup. I don't care if they lose all 3 games at the World Cup.
Sure.
You're Italy. You better be at the World Cup. Haven't seen it since 2014. It's just ridiculous. It's like snowing in Bosnia. It's going to be like gusts of 50 kilometers an hour. It's just setting up perfectly for Italy to blow this, to mess this up, and I'm going to be furious about it. I do have a little bit. I haven't seen Duck Dad in the chat today. I haven't also seen Adam. So I don't know if they're going to be listening to the log shop. I have a little bit of a soccer play that's not featuring Canada, Tunisia, and will not feature Italy, Bosnia, because I can't bet on them. But I have a little something to throw in there during the lock shop. We'll also talk some hockey as well. So we got a few plays to throw up in the lock shop. But a couple big soccer things today. The next time Canada plays after today, together.
Is here, right?
June 1st here in Edmonton.
Wow.
Uzbekistan.
Okay. That's fun.
So
fact.
they'll play this game. They'll head off to their clubs. And then next time we'll see them together on a pitch. We'll be right at Commonwealth Stadium on June 1st as they'll battle Uzbekistan. On June 1st will be 11 days before their World Cup journey begins on June 12th. World Cup begins June 11th, but Canada will begin June 12th. It's exciting.
Why are they playing so close?
What?
Right, they play 11 days before their first World
It's
Cup
just
match?
warm-ups. They want to. You need a couple matches
Yeah, I
to
guess.
get going. So they always will do that. And all countries are doing that. So Canada's got Uzbekistan. And why do I always forget who they're playing in the second match? Because then they go to Montreal and play somebody.
So is Italy the Toronto Maple Leafs of World Cup?
No, they win.
Italy wins? They haven't won
Brazil
since
has
2014.
Right, but Brazil has 5 World Cup titles. Italy has 4, and Germany have 4.
No, but we can't just think
And
about
Italy's-
titles in the past. So
Italy
it's like
won in
quarter steps.
06.
Okay.
Italy's won it. Like if you break up if you look at when the world had the World Cup time, like early World Cups, Italy won. About the middle of history, Italy won. And recently, they won in 06. They also won the Euros, the European competition back just like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So they actually win, unlike the Maple Leafs. Here's actually the comparison for football soccer with the Leafs. It's England. Straight up, it's England.
Listen, England fans are nuts. We're the home of Canada.
I know
and
they
England
are.
on the roof. And if you're an England fan listening, or you know an England fan listening, St. George's Group, they host the parties on the roof.
Sure.
Maddie saw the videos. They're
I see
crazy.
it from outside my window.
They are crazy.
But they're Toronto. They talk so highly as where there's
Yeah.
but they don't win.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunately they're the closest comparison to
Yeah, fair.
the Maple Leafs.
Well, I think of it Italy, Toronto's because now thinking about it, we do want Italy in there because then we get more people coming to watch. So, and we own Tesoro.
Yeah.
See?
We're
Here's
the-
it.
Yeah.
Cactus Cup potato. Italian fans aren't quite as delusional as Leafs fans. I will rip on. I rip on that Italian team all the time lately. I'm not even going to say like, oh yeah, for the World Cup we're going to go win it. I think Canada beats them possibly in that first game.
Oh my
Like
God.
I'm
that
not
would-
sold
that would-
on Italy.
If it's
Leafs
Canada,
fans and
Italy-
England fans
Oh,
just think it's coming home and we're the greatest things ever, but it's not.
Canada, Italy, first World Cup game. Oh my goodness.
For Canada.
I know.
It starts in Mexico
I'm
the day
just
before.
saying
Yep.
it's for all the bars out there in Edmonton and in Canada.
Yeah.
That is going to be huge for us. So I hope that actually happens.
And I know there's a lot of Canadian fans out there that are hoping it's Bosnia because they think it's an easier matchup. But you get to these World Cup, you kind of want to play. You want to play the icons. Like Italy is still going to always be one of the top countries when you're talking about soccer as it's Italy. You're going to want to go beat Italy.
And when Canada beats Italy, everyone
gonna
is
be
gonna
huge.
It's like they won the World Cup.
Like you beat Bosnia or beat Italy.
Yeah.
What's the bigger story?
Yeah, it's true.
So you want Italy.
You
if
convinced me. I'm an Italy fan.
If Italy
let's go
blows it
Italy
today, I'm going to be so angry. Like I'll be sitting next to Reed at the Oiler game tonight, and I'm just like I'll just give him a heads up. Like, don't even try talking to me the way because I might just be like, I'm just going to be just so angry. The official drink of the EST. I might need a few of these if it loses today. Dylan Small Batch Distillers, refreshing cocktails made by the #1 canned cocktail brand, made the right way, crafted right here in Canada. Find them at your local liquor store. I don't know why people are talking about metric all of a sudden.
Sorry, just some news. I believe Kanye and Jay-Z are doing 3 nights at Yankee Stadium in the summer. That's pretty wild.
I hope it's the days that I'm there.
Yeah, it's July 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Those are the London dates? Wait a second. Oh, it's July 10th at the Yankee Stadium.
That's a pretty sweet duo.
That's sick. I mean, if anybody wants to take a trip to New York to watch them there, that'd be fun.
That would be awesome, actually.
Yeah.
I can't believe that they're doing that. That's a monster.
It's been so long since Jay-Z, especially
Yeah.
on a concert, right?
Yeah, that's a monster duo.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
More details to come, but this is just what I got a little bit of breaking
Great
news.
breaking news.
Okay, thank you.
I'd love it.
The end of the show.
What do we have coming up here on EST? Lock Shop. We've got myself and Huss on that. We've got 2 guys in a goalie. EST Afternoons. Reed Wilkins Show with J Mill. GCL Diesel Ulster pre and post game shows tonight. Tommy, Benny will get you set. I don't know if it's Gage or Belzy on, but they'll get you set for Oilers Kraken. They'll also have the post game show. Patty, Jasmine, good seeing you guys. Thank you for coming in. Thank you to everyone for tuning into the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Patty of the CBH, Ice House, Banquet, Ribeye, Sorrow, Plant Life. I nailed them all. And Jasmine will have hopefully see you very soon.
Yeah,
next
very
week or
soon.
some.
I'll send you my sketch.
Thank you to tuning in to the Hangout, brought to you by Sentinel Storage, live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, presented by Playa Alberta. On behalf of Patty, Jasmine, I'm Matt. Again, thank you for tuning in. Lock Shop with myself and us coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout, presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here, joining us today.